2005 프로리그 1011 시즌 1라운드 개막전 경기와 함께 3명의 중계진 인사드립니다. 한철춘, 한승엽, 김철민, 임성춘 인사드립니다. 어서 오십시오. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
자, 이제 정말 많은 분들도 기다리셨고 저희도 기다렸고 또 선수들도 기다렸던 그런 시즌이 시작이 됩니다. 드디어 시작됩니다.
예, 팀 수도 지금 10개 팀으로 줄어들게 되고
예.
또 이 경기 방식마저도 7전 4승제로 바뀌게 되면서 참 이 다른 느낌의 그런 시즌이 시작된 거죠.
예, 아무래도 1011 시즌 이렇게 7전 4승승제로 됐기 때문에
네.
보기만 해도 뭔가 좀 숨가쁘게 돌아갈 것 같다. 일단 이기는 팀에는 신이 나겠습니다만 지는 팀에는 굉장히 어떤 힘겨운 싸움이 되지 않을까 생각이 듭니다.
네.
중앙과 아즈텍, 포트리스, 이카로스, 벤젠, 그랜다의 두 번째 판 태양의 제국 낯선 이름들이 많이 보이고 있죠.
네, 맵의 숫자도 굉장히 많이 늘어난 데다가 팀의 전력들도 많이 달라져 있습니다. 오늘 경기를 펼치는 공군 에이스와 웅진 스타즈도 많은 변화를 가져온 팀이라고 말씀드릴 수가 있겠는데요.
네.
공군 에이스 같은 경우에는 지난 시즌의 첫 시즌, 지난 시즌에 한 시즌 10승이라는 팀 최초의 10승을 기록하면서 유종의 미를 거뒀었고,
그렇죠.
웅진 스타즈는 막판에 약간 삐끗하긴 했지만 시즌 내내 좋은 모습을 보여줬어요. 게다가 이번 시즌 그 고질적이었던 테란 라인에 박상호라는
그렇죠.
네, 정말 좋은 선수가 들어오지 않았습니까?
네.
그렇기 때문에 양팀 모두 이번 시즌 좋은 출발을 할 수 있을 거라는 생각 분명히 하고 있을 것 같네요.
자, 무엇이든지 간에 새 출발이라는 것은 설레게 만든다. 박태경 감독도 그래 이제 5승 넘어갔으니까 뭔가 좀 앞으로 전진하는 공군 에이스가 되자라고 좀 표정이 보이고 있지 않습니까?
예, 뭐 지난 시즌 전체적인 성적만 봤을 때 최하위였습니다. 예,
예.
하지만 그 마지막 5라운드에서 보여줬던 그 저력은 너무나도 무서웠거든요.
그렇죠. 거의 5할 승부.
그렇죠. 예, 5라운드에서만 5승, 여기서 또 이 4연승을 거두게 되면서 다음 시즌에는 어떠한 모습을 보일까 참 기대하셨던 그 분들이 많았었는데 드디어 그날이 오늘이 돼버렸거든요.
네.
오늘 새롭게 참여하게 된 그 선수들이 과연 어떠한 활약을 보여줄지
그렇죠.
참 기대되는 하루입니다.
우리 한승현 해설이 제일 부러워할 10월 말 전역을 앞두고 있는 오영종, 박정석, 한서욱 선수가 있거든요.
네, 어느샌가 이제 저희들을 앞두고 있는 3명의 선수 대신에 4명의 선수 이상원, 김경모, 손석희, 안기호 선수가 합류했는데
그렇죠.
과연 어떤 전력으로서 이 팀에 도움이 될지 보탬이 될지는 지켜본 재미가 있을 것 같습니다.
자, 다음은 웅진 스타즈입니다. 아유 아까워라. 진짜 지난 시즌 너무 아까웠죠.
예.
그렇죠.
토스 시즌 그 7위를 하게 되는 바람에 올라가지 못했었는데
Okay, let's try it now.
약간의 그 부족함을 신재욱과 박상우라는 무서운
그렇죠.
선수 두 명이 채워주게 됐습니다.
예, 일단
Alright, my microphone seems to work now.
박상호
Great.
선수가 들어왔다는 게 굉장히 그 어떤 포인트이자 활용 점정이자 강조해야 되는
Fantastic.
부분입니다.
예,
How's the
뭔가
volume?
안정감이 생겼죠.
그렇죠.
다 종족별 레이스 김명훈, 박상호, 윤용태 게다가 신재영 선수까지 합류하면서 김민철 선수 또한 떠오르는 시니어로서 지난 시즌에 좋은 성적을 보여줬었기 때문에 이번 시즌에 임하는 웅진 스타즈 2% 아쉬웠던 부분을 충분히 채워가지고 나왔다는 생각이 분명 들 겁니다.
그렇습니다. 자,
Probably
이제 과연 어떤
fine.
선수들께, 등장해야 될 것인지 첫 번째 세트 굉장히 중요하죠. 자, 개막전에 첫 번째 세트를 책임질 두 명의 주자는
Alright,
양쪽 팀의 첫 번째 주자들을 확인해
change
보도록
some
하겠습니다. 자,
stuff
먼저 왼쪽에
over
공그레스
here.
예, 그렇죠. 박태경 감독이 눈니가 봐달라고 이제 깨고 김경모 선수.
예, 겉보기만 하더라도 굉장히 힘이 있어 보이는 그 선수입니다. 아직까지는 경험이 많지 않아요. 그만큼 출전 기회가 없었기 때문이다라고 말을 할 수 있는 건데 이번 기회를 바탕으로 해서 이 김경모 선수를 다시 한번 재평가할 수 있는 좋은 기회가 될 것 같습니다.
네.
예.
자, 김경모 선수 이제 첫 걸음을 내딛는 입장입니다. 정말 아직까지는 다 모든 선수가 뭐 이영호 누구 다 백지예요.
그렇죠. 김경모 선수 좋은 출발을 보여준다면 분명히 공군 에이스의 앞으로의 에이스가 될 수 있는 거고 뭐 홍준호 선수도 아직 뭐 기간이 남아있긴 하지만 분명히 제대할 날짜가 멀지 않았거든요. 김경모
그렇죠.
선수가 팀을 대표하는 저그 에이스로서 성장을 반드시 해줘야만 됩니다.
많은 분들이 걱정하는 게 7전제 되면 공군 에이스의 카드가 많지 않기 때문에 어렵지 않겠느냐. 글쎄요. 오늘 좀 봐야 알겠습니다.
예, 또 이 명성
Hey, Kitten Khan.
제대를 하게 되지 않습니까? 그러다
네.
보니까 전력이 약화만 되는 것이 아닌가라는 생각도
Someone finally noticed.
이 김경모 선수와 마찬가지로 같이 이 공군에
I had to point it out though, but that's okay.
이성훈 선수의 활약이 있으면 발전보다 더 강력한 힘을
How's it going?
것이라 생각을 해봅니다.
자, 웅진 스타즈의 첫 번째 주자는 누구일까요? 확인해 보겠습니다. 윤용태.
예, 뭐 명실상부한 에이스죠. 지난 시즌에도 팀리그 그리고 개인리그에서도 유현태 선수 굉장히 좋은 성적을 내내 보여줬었습니다. 개인리그 프로토스의 암흑기라고 불릴 수 있는 이런 상황에서 유현태 선수는 언제나 개인리그도 굉장히 높은 곳까지 올라갔었고 팀리그에서는 말할 것도 없었어요. 지난 시즌 20.
Setting up something cool right now. Give me a second.
정말 많은 승들을 쌓아 올려줬었고요.
예.
김명훈 선수와 유현태 선수가 항상 고질적 그 2% 아쉬운 부분이 있지 않았습니까? 약간의 부담감을 떨쳐내지 못하는 긴장감 속에 져버리는 그런 모습이 있었는데 때문에
그렇죠.
윤용태에게도 약간 부담이 덜지 않았을까 싶습니다. 그렇기 때문에 윤용태의 성적은 더욱더 오르지 않을 거라는 예측이 굉장히 많아요.
그렇습니다. 일단은 부담이 그 두 장의 카드가
Alright,
이제 그
cool.
영입이 되면서
Now I gotta change one thing on my stream title.
집이 다 거의 덜어졌다고 볼 수 있겠습니다. 하지만 뚜껑은 열고 봐야 알지 않겠습니까?
예, 그렇죠. 또 윤용수 선수가 지지난 시즌에 비해서 거뒀던 프로리그 승수는 오히려 적어지긴 했습니다만
예.
승률 부분에서는 오히려
Okay,
더 나은
sick.
모습을 보여주게 되면서
We're good to go.
이번 시즌만큼은,
Left arm has some muscular problems.
승수를 따내지 않을까,
That sucks, man.
않을까라는 생각을 들게 해.
Dude, my left elbow has been bugging me for like months and months. Luckily, it hasn't been bugging me to the point that it's made me stop working out and stuff. So I've just kind of been pushing through it, basically. But I hear that I've had to like go for months on end because some muscular thing messed me up. I'd have to go months without doing anything. Dark Soul Elden Ring content. Interesting. You're not into the. Huh. I watch a lot of games on Twitch and stuff that I don't play, and I wouldn't want to play, but I still watch them. Oh shit. Yeah, I got basically like, I think it was like, not tennis elbow, but like golfer's elbow. Like I think tennis elbow is like on the inside and golfer's elbow out, something like that. That's what they said. But so it gets tweaked. This is a lot of intro for this game. When does the game actually start? Okay, it's about to start. Yeah. But I'm not a fan of the Souls Elden Ring stuff at all. I don't know, I just the idea of like having to like do something a million times to memorize how to not die, and I don't know. It's just not appealing to me. It probably used to be. I've gotten old, so my taste in games has changed over the years. Anyway, I hope your muscular stuff gets sorted out soon. Alright, you ready for this? Oh crap, did that come out alright? Oh yeah, it looks like it did come out okay. Nice. It's a little bit split up vertically, but I can't complain too much. Actually, I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to make it less split like that. I'd have to shave some pixels off. Yeah, it looks a little bit funky, but oh well. I'll redo it later maybe. But different people have different spacing between the characters too. So how much is for the carrier in Chatcraft? $1 million.
네. 그리고 이제 센터에 중원에 이제 또 늘 변함없는 도움을 주고 계신 이제 신한은행 이제 로고가 이제 커다랗게 박혀 있죠.
네. 그리고 본진 쪽 스타팅 지역을 제외한 모든 멀티에 지상에 배치된 모든 멀티의 미네랄이 1000인데
예.
이것은 지나친 장기전을 좀 방지하기 위한 지속적인 전투를 하면서 빨리 스틱을 잡게 하기 위한 배치라는 생각도 듭니다.
바람직해요.
There are no air units in Chatcraft. Be too crazy. I've thought about, actually when I originally thought about doing Chatcraft, my original thought was to include buildings. So you could do air units if there were buildings. Like basically, like instead of having to kill all the opposing units, you'd have to kill a building. But I don't know. It would just make it needlessly complicated, I think. Because then, like, you could be like, without the buildings, you'd be like, oh, well, yeah, you can get a carrier, but then it doesn't matter. Like, if you have enough Zerglings, they'll kill the building before the carrier kills them all, right? Otherwise, if it's just eliminate units, one air unit could just kill all the ground units eventually, right? Because they can't fire back. I guess except for Marines, but... Anyway, yeah. Just, I wanted to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. People can just kind of come in and it's pretty easy to, like, understand pretty quickly, isn't it? So, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, people are always like, oh, we want all these upgrades, we want this, that. It's like, well, just gonna keep it simple. Just things shooting each other and smacking each other. As God intended. What's going on here? He's like super... Did he build a macro? Is it a macro hatch in his bane? Because he couldn't get a hatchery down, so instead of building another base, he actually built a macro hatch. Wait, I've got the game cut off here a little bit. There we go. I guess I didn't have much cut off. Multi. That's what the Koreans say when they mean more than one base. Or like fast expand, basically. Played a lot of Dota 2. Game movies. Interesting. So, like, the plot of the games? Is that what you mean? Or are these, like, things where people are, like, staging a plot, like a story inside of a game or something like that? Oh, these zealots are... He's doing a really good job microing those. I know sometimes people, like, do... are these zealots just gonna win the game? Because he doesn't have an expansion. He's just gonna... Like, he's just gonna win the game with these zealots because GGMO doesn't have an expansion. He does have another hatchery, but like... Oh, so like the cutscenes is... Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, it's sometimes the games, the plot will be like a little simplistic because it's like the point is the gameplay, not the plot. But sometimes there's some really interesting plot lines going on in games. Sometimes you're like playing the game just to get through the plot and see what's happening. Huh. Well, now he's got Spire out. Oh, is the other Scourge gonna land? Probably not. Oh, let's see. Oh, come on, Scourge. You flew right by it. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's... So, is it, like, what about watching, like, actual movies or shows or whatever? Like, do you enjoy that? Or is it something about the game story that makes it more interesting? Because, like, the story in a game is just, like... It's there almost to, like, encourage you to play the game... But it's a secondary thing in a way, or it's part of it. But if you watch like a movie, it's the whole thing. It's the story, right? So like, I'm wondering if there's something about it being part of a game that makes it more interesting for you somehow. Oh, he does have... Wait, no, he doesn't have an expansion. Never mind. But there's the backdoor expansion on this map. I forgot about. 36%. What's up, Babamots?
그 결과 멀티 안정적으로 돌리는 데다가 이제부터는 게이트웨이 들리면서 지상군으로 전환을 해도 되는 타이밍까지 왔어요. 윤태 선수가.
오랜 시간 동안
How's it going?
저 앞마당 자원만 가지고 프로토스를 상대하기에는
We have another new emote as well.
뒷마당 쪽까지 그리고 그 위쪽에 있는 언덕 확장까지 가져가주면서 막고 또 막아야 됩니다.
네. 자,
The no salt emote.
숨돌릴 틈을 좀 찾고 있는 것 같긴 한데요.
네, 임성춘 해설의 의견에 참 동의하는 게 이건 장기전 가야 돼요, 저그가. 왜냐면
I don't know why I made it.
지상군 확보하면서
I was just for some reason I was like, there's salt emotes. Maybe it should be a no salt emote. Like, don't be salty or like no salt allowed. Like, I feel like my stream is a pretty low sodium stream.
히드라들이 나오기 시작하고 있는 김경모 선수 그리고 다시 커세어를 벌이고 있는 윤용태 선수.
Like, you know, we're just watching games. There's no reason to be salty in here. No one's complaining about balance and stuff in my chat, for the most part. Games have the potential to be deep. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I've been trying to read more lately. I just finished a book series recently. Oh, those cannons gonna get up in time? I think they are. It takes a million years for Zerglians to kill an egg. He could block it with a gateway or something too, actually. Temporarily. Put a gateway and a pile in there. Buy time for the cannons. So I just finished reading, actually listened to a lot of it on tape. Or like ebook, I should say, or audio book, rather. Sorry. It's called, I don't know what the series is called. It's Parable of the Sower and Parable of the Talents. It's a series by Octavia Butler. She's pretty famous. And it's interesting because the books are very interesting. I'm not sure I completely understand them yet. I'm planning on talking to some friends about like what they mean, I guess, a little bit. But it was intended to be a 3-part series. And the woman who wrote them died before she did the 3rd book. So it's 2 books, and it's still considered classics though. Even though the series was like never finished. So and it's like a series that like takes place kind of over time. So anyway, Minions is here with the GG pyramid. Nice. I wonder why it does a lull. Like, why is it like, nice pyramid, LOL, like, what is it? Are you congratulating him on the pyramid? Or are you joking about it? Are you saying it's not actually a good pyramid? Because I didn't tell it what to say. This is a built-in function for stream elements. Stream elements, there's no way to change what it says, I don't think. Well, maybe there is, actually. Maybe that's just the default. I should check to see if there's a way to change it. This 4chan. This game's getting a little spicy now. Actually, it's been pretty spicy. Never suited me as entertainment, fair enough. Combo breaker. I've got new emotes, minions. I still have room for more emotes as well. And I don't know what to make. I don't know what to add. Interesting that he was fighting that instead of falling back. Well, maybe he needed to clear those elements out. But, like, he could have fought on top of the lurkers, maybe. That's interesting. You actually rolled the Silmarillion, but not the Lord of the Rings? For me, it was like the Silmarillion was like the hardcore extra nerd content, so I wouldn't have thought to do the there we go. Minions with the first ever carrier in chat. Very nice. It actually looks better on Twitch chat than it does on the restream chat. Carrier emote has arrived. Oh, not a single drone killed. That storm drop. Watch the movies. Why would I read the books? Because the books are completely different from the movies. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the Silmarillion, I read The Hobbit, and then the Lord of the Rings was like the classic, felt like the obvious follow-up to the Hobbit, and it is. And the Silmarillion is apparently, and someone told me, I'm not sure how true this is, but someone told me that Silmarillion is actually not even a Tolkien story. Like, I mean, it's not, Tolkien didn't publish it. It was like, after he died, his son, like, collected a bunch of random stories and put them together as the Silmarillion. Even though it wasn't like an organized thing that, like, he put out. But I really liked Silmarillion, though, because it's like, Silmarillion is like a history book for this universe, and I'm like a history nerd anyway, so like learning a nerdy history thing was really, really fun for me to read. But it's been a long time since I read them. I might read them at some point. It might be fun. But yeah, the movies, after reading the books and everything, the movies were pretty disappointing. Nice, nice. History nerds. Shuttle's chilling.
김경모 선수의 드랍에 대한 재점수는요? 뭐 이런 분위기인데요.
예, 참 어이가 없다라는 듯한 그런 표정이었는데, 자, 이 깜짝 뮤탈. 예, 너무 그리고
Legendarium?
센터를 지배할 수 있을 만큼의 숫자가 없습니다. 그런 사이에 프로토스는 병력이 갖춰졌고요.
I'm not sure what that means. Is Legendarium, is that a term for like the legends of a story or something like that? Or is that a book that I don't know about? Oh, he's got the mutas out now. Tolkien's universe is referred to as Legendarium. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Good to know. I'm gonna go check on my fake chicken nuggets, see if they're burning or cooked or something. BRB.
기회라면 기회거든요.
확장은 좀 늘려놨거든요, 김경모 선수가.
멀티까지 밀어야 돼요, 멀티까지.
아, 예, 뭐 이 드라군으로 강력한 공격을 하는 것까지는 좋았습니다만 결국 드라군으로 이득을 못 보고 이렇게 무너지게 되면은 손해를 보게 되는 게 돼버리거든요.
윤영태 선수도 좀 아껴야 되는 상황이 아닌가 싶은데요. 하이트 플러스야, 스타트.
뭐 분명히 포지가 유리하게 진행을 하고 있는 건 맞지만 결국 이런 식으로 조금씩 손해를 보다 보면은. 김경모 선수도 희망이 생긴다고도 볼 수 있는 것이거든요.
그래도 좀
I don't know what's up with my toaster oven, man. I have a little toaster oven, and these nuggets, they always, the instructions say 14 to 16 minutes. And it always takes like double the time to actually cook them properly. It's like, what the hell? Well, I haven't heard that term before, but I am definitely a Tolkien nerd. Not super hardcore these days, but you can send me a functional toaster. I mean, it works. It's just like, maybe it's just like the settings are off, so like when you put it at a temperature, it's like not actually getting as hot as it says or something. I don't know. It works fine. And then it's actually, I feel like this is kind of weird, but also when I toast like bread or something like that, it's like you watch the bread toasting, and it's like uncooked, 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 and then there's like 30 seconds where like it's toasted, and then if you leave it on like another 30 seconds to a minute, it's just burnt. There's a small window of time when it's toasted, and if you leave it in a little too long, it burns, and it's, you know, it's impossible to know when it's gonna happen. So I actually have to watch my toast toasting. Heating element's broken? Maybe. But it's always been like that. It's like new. Although I guess I could have gotten a defective one, couldn't I? That might be it. Maybe I got a defective toaster. Because it must just be... Like, I don't think it has like a thermometer in there and it's like heating it up until that happens, right? It's got to be like, oh, well, it's calibrated so that when you set it to this temperature, it puts this much electricity in the elements, right? So... Anyway, my nuggets were not quite done yet. So I gave him another 7 or 8 minutes. Usually I just put them in there and then I check on them until they're done, but I didn't want to actually forget about them and burn them, so. These storms have been sick, man, but he just always has too many hydras, more than the storms can handle. I do want to write a book, actually. Not about toasters, but I do want to write a book. I've actually been writing a short story recently. It's going to turn into it looks like it's going to turn into a medium story rather than a short story. I don't know what determines a short story. Let's see. Let's Google this. How long is a short story? Kind of a funny thing. 5 to 10,000 words. Flash fiction is a short story that is 500 words or less. That's a very short story. My current short story is up to like 7 or 8,000 words so right now, so it's probably going to be at least 15 by the end because I'm not like anywhere near done. Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to write them down for like years and years, and like other stories, not the one I'm working on now, but like I've just really wanted to write for a long time and I've never really got around to it, and finally I was like, well, I gotta actually put some effort into this, and I'm not even putting as much effort as I planned on, so I feel pretty bad, but I'm actually making some progress, so it's like finally I'm actually doing some writing. Because I actually, like, part of me, I see myself as a novelist someday, right? But it's like someday someday has to be sometime. Like, you can't just wait around and have someday happen. You have to make someday today, right? So it sounds cheesy, but like I basically decided this last year that like now is someday. I have to just put my time into it now. And my plan was to do that. We're working on other stuff, and I just have motivation issues, so I haven't really done as much as I wanted to, unfortunately. But I've been doing some. So right now, the short stories that I'm writing are sci-fi. And then I have a couple. I have an idea for sort of not. I don't want to say fantasy novel because there's no like magic or shit in the idea that I have, but it's like historical fiction, I guess, like medieval times type fiction. And then I do have some ideas for actual fantasy novels that I want to write. someday. But I'm like, I'm gonna do the short stories first to prove I can finish something. Like, let me do this 15,000 word short story before I work on the 75,000 novel, because like if I can't finish the short, I definitely won't be able to finish the long. So I gotta at least prove to myself that I can finish something, I guess. So you think to read my book one day? All right. I mean, I'm actually, part of me is thinking, like, I have this short story that I'm writing now. I have another short story that I've partly started. I have a really good idea of where I want to go with it. I think Freeze just got this now, right? Like, GG almost just lost all his bases, and he doesn't even be able to stop this Archon ball. Yeah, we got 5 Archons in your main. It's time to get out, I think. So what I'm thinking, though, is, like, I could end up with, if I do these 2 short stories... Alright, so Free takes game 1. Frahanbit Stars. Or whatever their team was called at this point in time. Game number 2 is Ruby versus Crazy Hydra. They're playing for Ace. It's versus Ace, Air Force. I forgot that GGMO was in Air Force at this time. Alright. What did I say the matchup was? Ruby versus Hydra. Crazy Hydra. So anyways, what I was saying is, I think that that would be like a good starting place for me, is actually to do like, if I do these 2 short stories and then like 1 or 2 more, like that could be enough material for like a book size amount of writing, right? So I could theoretically try and start off by publishing that short story collection or whatever, you know? Why does he have 0 stars? It says he's 21 and 36, which is, maybe that's why he has 0 stars, because he's got a losing record. But he's 11 and 6 versus Zerg. Interesting. Let's get to the game. Writing multiple short stories in the same universe is something that's really cool and might help you for world building in the future. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Currently, the short stories that I'm working on are definitely like completely different worlds. But that would be an interesting way of approaching it, wouldn't it? To write like short stories within the world. And actually, that would be like a really cool way of introducing different parts of a world and then have like a central narrative tie in together later on or something like that. That'd be a really interesting thing. It may have been done before, but to have like a short story about this character, a short story about this character, a short story about this character, and they seem like they're not connected at all, and then like you get into like the main story where like all those characters like meet and you know all their backgrounds and stuff like that, and it'd be kind of interesting. What the hell? Minions with the triple carrier. That's pretty cool, actually. It looks like it's completely screwed up on my other screen over here, but it looks like it worked on the, I don't know. But I've actually it makes me think of, there's this one, there is a world, there's a what's her name? Connie Willis? There's a book that I read that I really like called Doomsday Book that Connie Willis wrote. It's very, very cool. It's actually a combo of sci-fi and history, because it's like a sci-fi, I'm not giving anything away really because it's like really obvious part of it. Where's your Flash coin? I forgot about Flash coin. I don't... I could probably design a Flash coin emote, but I just, I don't know how useful it will be, but I might as well, right? Maybe I'll do that later. But oh yeah, so Doomsday Book though, it's it's a sci-fi story where it's like people study history by going back in time and living in the time period that they're studying, right? And so it's like both sci-fi and, but anyways, but there's actually like a couple different novels that are in the same world, the same universe, but they're not related. They just happen to use the same mechanics and stuff like that. And then there's also a short story called Firewatch, which is like a much shorter thing, which is like also tied in. And like one of the characters from Doomsday Book like makes a little cameo in Firewatch, and it's really neat how they're like a little bit tied together, but not completely. People crave depth in characters these days. I mean, for me, a lot of why I like watching things is because when I can see the characters change, right? Oh, he drilled out there. Is he gonna get that Marine? Oh my god, that Marine is running for dear life. He's distracting so many drones though for so long though, so maybe effective? I don't know. Past watch? Is that a thing? I've never heard of past watch. Yeah, I know a lot of times, sometimes, great job, moletrap. People will like write a chapter as like a side story about a side character to like add some flavor or whatever. I'm not sure how much I like that necessarily, but it could be fun. But I really like watching character development and watching characters change over time and advance and stuff like that. Alright, let me check my nuggets. Kirby.
부자도 보통 부자가 아닌 상태가 지금 돼버렸고요. 민창기 선수 적어도 드론 몇 개 정도는 좀 잡아주고 시작을 했어야 좀 공평한 건데 어쨌든 좀 손해를 보면서 시작을 하게 됩니다.
자, 뭐 그 정도 손해 민창기 선수에게 크지는 않을 거라 생각이 드는데 어떻게 될 것인지 일단 민창기 선수의 생머린들이 움직이기 시작합니다.
오, 예, 딱 SCV를 보니까 없다 이거예요. 저 저글링의 숫자가 좀 적다 보니까 일단 어느 정도까지는 지금 전진 배치 시켜놓는데 지금 언덕으로 이루어져 있거든요. 안마당 지역이 나가는 길목이 좀 좁은 길목 하나와 좀 넓은 그 길목이 있는데 그 지역은 건물이 지어지지 않습니다. 거기서 장기전 펼치면서 좀 버티기 플레이를 좀 방지하고자 그 지역에 건물이 지어지지 않도록 지금 좀 해놨죠. 네. 바로 이 지역입니다. 이 언덕 바로 위쪽인 건물이 지어지지 않습니다.
네, 그리고 아즈텍 저그가 테란을 상대로 할 때 가스 멀티를 가져가는 데 있어서 어려움이 분명 따르는 맵입니다. 가스 멀티를 가져가는 데 있어서 분명히 상대방보다 병력에서 우위를 좀 점했을 시에만 안전하게 가져갈 수 있기 때문에 윤정현 선수가 좋은 출발을 보여주고는 있지만 앞으로 남은 과제가 많이 남아있다는 생각도 들고요.
네, 자, 3베럭스가 올라가고 있는 모습의 민창기 선수.
네, 뭐 특이하게도 센터 쪽에 세 군데 확장이 있는데 가스통이 있습니다. 근데 이 미네랄이 1000 그리고 이 가스가 2000인데 사실상 저그가 테란 상대로 그 지역 확장을 가져가려면은 좀 쉽지 않거든요. 좀 유리한 상황이 아니라면.
그렇죠.
중립 확장이나 다른 지역 그 시작 지점을 가져가야 되는데 자, 뭐 어쨌든 민정현 선수는 부자인 상태로 8배럭 맞고 시작을 했기 때문에 자, 다른 지역 확장을 가져갈 만한 권리가 있죠.
자, 꽤 SB 오래 살려주면서 스파이어 테크까지 보고 있는 민창기 선수 SB
I'm back.
팀입니다.
네, 지금 정찰은 민창기 선수 입장에서 좋았던 정찰이었고요.
Orson Scott Cardinal. Oh, interesting. Wait, is he the guy that did Ender's Game? Yes, I was right. Okay. Interesting. I really remember enjoying Ender's Game, but that was a while ago. I have the sequel to Ender's Game on my bookshelf. I haven't read it. I wonder if I have to reread Ender's Game. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I need. Maybe I'll read a synopsis of Ender's Game and then go back and read the sequel. But I heard the sequel's not as good, but... Anyway, so... This is weird, right? But sometimes I'll be just like, if I'm by myself, I'll imagine that in some distant future, scientists will have developed the ability to look back in time like that. I've actually never read that book. But I've had that thought where, like, what if somehow in the future they can look back at people and watch them through some sort of future lens thing back in time and observe it. And so I'll be like sitting there like thinking to myself, and I'll be like thinking that, and I'll like do something or say something to like to the scientists, or like if I make a funny noise, I'll like explain it out loud as if someone's watching me from the future. This is a weird thing that I think of sometimes because my brain is weird. What's up, Nambona? Yeah, okay, so what I have is Xenocide. I don't think I have Speaker for the Dead. Speaker of the Dead is good. Xenocide is pretty good. Children of the Mind is trippy. I'll bet. With a name like Children of the Mind, it has to be trippy, right? I also, I'm like admitting some of my weird neuroses here, right, on stream, but part of me thinks like, oh, people are going to be watching me in the future because someday I'm going to be so famous that in the future I'll be a historical figure that'll be interesting enough that people will want to observe me in the future. Flying up to Queensland. It's Australia, right? Dude, I want to visit Australia. Turning 21! Happy birthday, Nambona. I'm surprised someone in their 20s is into old school Brood War. Most of us are older. Victoria, nice. I actually watch, it's kind of weird, I watch a lot of Australian streamers for some reason. I'm not sure how I got into that. But like a lot of the people I follow are Australian. So I would like to go. I don't know, just Australia seems like a cool place to go to visit. Hey Floyd, what's up? I actually don't even know what there is to see in Australia. I just feel like I should visit, I guess? I don't know. Is there a lot to see in Australia? Are there cool, pretty places to like visit and go hiking in Australia? Or is it all just empty outback? Speaker is a mystery novel. And Xenocide assumes you know. Okay. You mean Xenocide assumes you know what happened in Speaker for the Dead? So you should read it in that order. Starts with a murder. Nice. I was watching my friend Live in Pink is her her Twitch name. She was playing a game that was like the murder mystery game. And like she's playing it for the first time and she's like playing through and we're like, when's the murder gonna happen? And after like a couple hours everyone's like, murder, murder, murder. Like it's like, we want the murder to happen already. And finally the murder happened. But it was like, it took a while to get to the murder part. A lot of build up.
어떻게든 센터 싸움을 하던가 빈집을 통해서 시간을 끌어줘야 되는데 쉽지 않습니다. 일단
Africa? Wait, what?
자, 스커지가 또 얼마만큼
I don't think Australia is in Africa.
스커지 등장합니다.
디파일러 테크가 좀 많이
But I'm not a geographyist, but so I could be wrong.
나가서 제대로 싸워 볼 만한 숫자가 보였는데 저그의 주력이
Visit Glen Rowan,
안 된다고 볼 수 있고 저글링과
the town where Ned Kelly had his last stand.
배스를 잡아주면서 시간을
I don't even know who that is.
끌어내요.
자, 한방병력이 나오고 있는데 에어 패스.
Ned Kelly.
첫 번째 패스.
네, 이건 진짜
잡았고요.
잘 잡았네요.
그렇죠. 만화가 좀 차 있을
Australian
거고.
Bushranger. I didn't know Bushranger was a term.
자, 그러면서 조금씩 병력
Kinda badass.
네.
역시 시간을 벌려는 그런 생각을 하고 있고요.
네. 자, 변함없이 스포츠에 관심을 가져주신 팬 여러분께 감사 말씀 드리고요. 자, 성큰 추가.
Known for wearing a suit of armor, bulletproof armor, during his final shootout with the police
벌었죠?
예, 지금
in 1880. Wow. Sounds like kind of a villain, actually, though. Not necessarily like a badass, but also not necessarily a good guy.
태우가 잡혔습니다.
너무 급하게 너무 겁을 먹었던 것 같습니다. 민창기 선수. 사실
Bushranger, outlaw, gang leader, and convicted police murderer.
따로 떨어져 있었기 때문에 같이 있는 그런 형태도 아니었었거든요.
네.
러커의 그 공격 범위를 좀 피해서 시즈 모드를 했다면 더 나을 뻔했습니다.
Divisive, interesting.
자, 이제 두 선수
Some people like him, some people don't.
확장하는 데 성공하고 있는 민창기 선수.
Bushranger is just an interesting term.
네, 또 하나의 가스멀티 가져가면서
What's up, Optimator?
디파일러가 추가되기 때문에
How you doing?
임정현 선수의 디파일러 활용 여부가 관건이 되겠네요.
네. 자, 눈이가 봐달라라는 임정현 선수의 움직임 어떨지 지켜보도록 하죠. 매직이 한 골의 움직임이다.
That's a lot of lurkers. No, that's a few lurkers, but it's a lot of Marines.
많이 안타깝네요. 뭐 미네랄 확장을 가져가긴 하지만 저거는 더 무서운 유닛이 나옵니다.
Why do you have sympathizers? Did he like believe he was protecting people or something?
네, 탱크를 이렇게 야금야금 잡아먹히는 것도 좋지 않은 게 뭐냐면 센터 쪽을 어쨌든 잡아야 되는 건 탱크 라인이거든요.
그렇죠. 이제 슬금슬금 물러서야 되는 게 테란이 돼야 될 텐데 탱크가 없어요.
네, 그래도 다행인 건 어쨌든 투스타포트를 빨리 올리면서 배슬 체제를 갖췄다는 게 민창기 선수 입장에선 다행이긴 한데
네.
탱크는 아껴줄 필요성이 있습니다. 가스멀티를 지켜나가기 위해서는 탱크 라인이 반드시 필요한 테란이거든요.
자, 추가 확장 하나 더 하고 있는
He was
테란.
arrested for associating with Bushranger Harry Power.
디파일러가 없는 상태에서는
Harry Power sounds like a porn name, gotta say.
위치거든요.
자, 컨슈까지 가능한 상태가 되어버린 디파일러. 자, 일단은 이래 될 겁니다. 이러니 디파일러까지 패스를 지켜놨더라고요. 떨어졌고요.
이거 올라가죠, 이거.
That looks like some crazy shit. I wonder if it feels like they should make a movie about this guy,
봄직한 게 어땠을까
Ned Kelly.
싶었는데,
그냥 무시하고 쭉
그렇죠. 예, 럴커가 이제 싸움에서
Interesting.
벗어나 있었고 말이죠.
드랍십. 자, 때려. 아이고, 다시.
Does Harry Potter sound like a porn name?
신나는 플레이거든요.
No, it doesn't. But Harry Power, Harry Power sounds a little bit more suggestive, I think. Like a potter is like someone who puts plants in pots. That doesn't sound super pornographic, but oh, he was like anti-British. Interesting. Story of the Kelly Gang was the first feature-length film ever made. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Harry Pooter. Yes, that sounds like a porn name to me. 1906. That's amazing. I did not know that. I might have to try and watch that movie. That's crazy. Spent 3 years for receiving a horse that was stolen. I know how that goes. Defiler is a good porn name. Yeah, I think it is over. But I mean, he's got Dark Swarm and Lurkers. But they arrived a little bit late there. The hatchery went down, so it's like pretty much GG. Because it's like 4 base to 3 now, I think. If Ruby wins this, it'll be 1-1 in the series. There's plenty of Ned Kelly moves. Okay, fair enough. I might have to find one. Man, I wish I had more nugs now. I ate They're just really good. They're really tasty. I had 3 servings of non-chicken nuggets. I can't eat anymore right now. It'll take a long time for them to heat up anyway, but how many nugs is a serving? 4. I had 12 nuggets. It's actually a pretty filling amount of nuggets. Yeah, for this particular brand, it says 4 nuggets is a serving. The serving size doesn't matter that much, except in terms of like calculating the calories and stuff. That's what a 4-year-old eats at McDonald's? I guess that's how they determine a serving size, yeah. Only 4? I feel like I would eat more nuggets than that when I was a kid. I haven't had McDonald's I haven't had McDonald's nuggets in like a long time. How did he not kill either of those dropships? Wait, hold on, look at this. These Scourge, there's like 6 Scourge involved here. And he somehow doesn't get any. I guess the Marines pop out in time to kill the others, but that should have been a big kill, I think. 4 chicken McNuggets and a Happy Meal. I guess so. I feel like I don't know if I got Happy Meals when I was a kid that much though. I think I would just get like all I would get would be like a 10-piece McNugget or something. Or maybe less. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong, but wait, is it 4 in Canada and 6 in America or something? Yeah. Americans love our junk food. I mean, for this, the four vegan nuggets is 190 calories. So it was only 600 calories to have 12 nuggets and some barbecue sauce on it. Because I actually get this no sugar added barbecue sauce. It's actually pretty low calorie. The flavor to calorie ratio is incredibly high. There's the GG. Alright. So it's tied up now, 1 apiece. Let's see what Ruby does here. He's probably just gonna give a salute, actually. Air Force isn't allowed to be too creative with their ceremonies. Alright. M18M versus Piano. Wait, what is... I feel like M18M had another name. Stardust. That's what M18M's name was. Stardust. Dude, Stardust, his record versus Zerg was 21% win rate. Luckily, he's versus Terran, which is 65% win rate. He had a good win rate, actually. He sucked versus Zerg. Piano, also known as Organ.
예, 그렇죠. 뭐 주장으로서 해줘야 될 많은 부분들이 있겠지만 가장 좋은 건 성적으로 보여주는 거 아니겠습니까? 윤종우 선수가 팀 내
9 to 13 nuggets is 1,800 calories. That's a lot for just a handful of nuggets, man.
윤진모 선수 본연의 스타일에 경기 운영 능력을 좀 더 보탠다면 충분히 훌륭한 선수가 될 수 있는데 약간의 성급했던 면들이 경기를 그르친 경향이 있었습니다. 특히 프로토스전에서
Yeah, I wonder what the calorie intake for a child is normally.
더욱더 안정감을 가져갈 수 있는 거예요. 임진묵이 해줘야
He actually plays on a keyboard? Yeah, that is kind of funny.
세트의 주인공은 바로 이두 선수입니다. 임진묵 선수의 경기를 여러분께 전해드리겠습니다.
So I did the math for trying to diet, right? And supposedly for a person my age and weight who's moderately active, exercising, 4 or 5 times a week, my maintenance calories are 2,300 a day. So then the recommendation is you subtract 300 to 500 from that, and that's where you get your deficit from that, so you can lose weight, right? So I've been having 1,700 to 2,000 calories a day is what I usually do. And I feel like if I just had like one thing of 12 McNuggets and that was all I ate for the whole day, I'd be pretty damn hungry. So having vegan nuggets that are half the calories is a good thing. Yeah, giving an 8-year-old a 1,400 calorie meal seems like a lot. Because like I'm an adult male, I'm a little bit heavier, and so like for me, if like 2,000 calories or a little that is normal, like a kid should be like a lot less. So, I don't know. What's up, Zerg Troll? Kids also though, like, I know it's like a bit of a meme, but like kids are growing, and so like they do need extra calories just to like go into processing, because they're not just living, they're actually like adding more mass to themselves and like going through processes. And wait, Zerg Troll is a Protoss now. How can that be? Chat do hoo hoo. Alright, we got one of each now. We got one of each in the Chatcraft. Actually, it reminds me, I should probably have some vitamins. I actually had some of my vitamins earlier, but I usually like to take at least one multivitamin a day. Neural parasite, okay. Because if I am cutting calories, it means I'm not getting as much nutrients from like food, so I think it's good to have some multivitamins. Yeah, I mean like the calorie intake versus the output. Babamot's getting his almost free monthly channel points. Do you have like a reminder set up or a calendar or something like that, so you do it every month at the same time or something? But like, I remember hearing that like Michael Phelps, when he's training for the Olympics, he would eat 10,000 calories a day. But he's not gaining weight because he's using it, right? He's exercising hard for many hours a day, so he's actually using it up, right? So it's all about intake and output. You just do it and you think of it? Okay, fair enough. I wonder if I don't think it says it to you anywhere, right? It doesn't say like, oh, it's been a month or anything like that. Anyway.
그렇죠. 마인 매설도 앞마당 쪽에 매설하면서 나가는 플레이가 필요한.
Release the mole kraken.
자, 머린 셋, 그 SB로 입구 쪽으로 나오고 있는 모습의 임진목 선수 벙커 건설해 줍니다.
자, 드라군이 어느 지점에 있었다라는 것을 알았기 때문에
Reminded of Terror's Africa TV antics.
죽겠다라는 건데 한없이 갇혀 있을
I don't know what Terror does on Africa TV now, actually.
자, 벙커 건설되기 전에 찌르고 있는 모습에
They're like, get on the bunker. Oh,
쪽으로 질럿 하나 뛰어들어갑니다. 또
예,
함께
보기 위함이죠 이건.
자, 이렇게 되면 손석희 선수도 5드라운까지
is it making a vulture first? I think he should probably make a tank at this point.
따라가느냐 이제 선택권이 주어지고
Not sure though.
있습니다.
자, 일꾼들 벙커 주위에서 바로 빼면 안 됩니다.
Oh, it'll tell you if you click on that. Interesting. Whoa, whoa, Dragoons, what are you doing there?
이미 그냥 들어갔어도 나쁘지
Now,
않았을까?
he could have run those Dragoons by.
괜찮지 않았을까?
아, 괜찮지
If he was gonna
않았을까?
run them by the bunker and get them inside and start killing tanks and shit, that would have made some sense. But he's like, nope, I'm just gonna lose all my shields.
벗어나서 계속 불겨주고 있습니다.
근데 시즈업을 눌렀나요? 벌초가 나왔네요.
벌써 마이너부터 해줬는 탱크 1.4.
Oh, see, that's why you need 4. Oh, he still did it. See, now he's doing it?
안쪽 들어갔어요.
Now he's running by?
했지만
I don't know about this. I don't know about this plan, MA Team M.
못 들어오게 막아야죠.
자, 비비고 있는 모습에
He's gonna lose all these Dragoons now.
입구 쪽 다시 한번 입구.
마인 벙커 때문에 이건 못 들어올 것 같고.
예.
아, 그래도 난입이 되게
Now he can't run by because of the mines. But there's no SCVs to repair the bunker.
안 끝났어요.
He's not repairing the bunker.
킬수.
He's actually just not gonna repair the bunker because he's so busy chasing these Dragoons with all of his SCVs.
되는 것 같은데요.
Oh my gosh.
예, 오늘도 핵펠레. 들어가고 어우 이렇게.
Do I have any plans about what to watch next?
자,
Uh-oh.
지금
Uh-oh.
잠깐 중단이 된 게 아마
M18M doing a drop hack.
수의 경
I mean, I have queued up the rest of the
봐야겠네요. 지금 연기가 잠깐 중단.
games for this series between Air Force and
임진목 선수가 오늘 컨트롤에 있어서 약간 좀 문제가 있었던
Air Force and Stars.
일단 지금은 그
And I have another Pro League series queued up as well. So I've got stuff queued up to watch, but if you have a request or something, that's
손석희 선수와 임진목 선수.
feel free to make a suggestion.
강력하게 누르고 있던 손석희 선수의 모습에서
How does he even have? I don't know, man. I'm not sure what happened.
컴퓨터가 갑자기 좀 재부팅이 됐다는데요.
Yeah, I mean,
컴퓨터가
it's whatever.
모르겠네요.
네, 일단 뭐 화면상에 뜬 아이디는
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
예, 뭐 실질적으로 확인.
If one of them dropped, they can't resume.
네.
일단 첫 탱크를
I'm just gonna scroll forward until I find when the game resumes.
게다가 임진묵 선수가 원하는 대로 경기는 풀어.
So they bring out a Kespa referee to make an announcement, which I don't know what they're saying.
저희 방송상에는 위쪽에 들어가 있는 드라군의 이제 그 초점이 맞춰져 있기 때문에
So
아래
2v2, okay.
마인이
I like
빠지는
2v2s.
장면을 보여드리지 않았거든요. 자, 여기서 벙커가 터지고 위에서 드라군이 그
Oh, this is the replay.
요 마인이 반응을 합니다.
So they went back to the replay to show what happened.
네, 여기서 예, 딱 요 장면이었거든요. 그리고 난 뒤에 빠져나왔는데
Giving the game to the Protoss? I don't know, man. He lost a lot of Dragoons. I don't think it was done.
네, 하지만 잡히지는 않았었던 그런 상황이기도 했고 말이죠.
그리고 탱크가 잡혔었던 데다가 SCB 상당수가 나와서 일을 못 하고
Okay, that means they're gonna remake then because they have to remake because the game got dropped. Yeah, so I guess they're remaking.
이번 연도 1011 시즌.
네.
예.
일단 4경기 4세트를
I don't know what happened with that.
시간 만에 방송이 종료되는 그런 경우도
I mean, even on LAN, sometimes shit can go wrong. I remember I was at the LAN for WCG USA,
불미스러운
and
일이 이제 생기지 않았으면
someone dropped in the middle of the game when they were sitting literally like right across the table from their opponent, and it was because
본인 쪽
they had brought in gaming laptops,
처지였고 아직까지는
and somehow the cord had gotten kicked out of the laptop, and so it just ran out of batteries in the middle of the game.
이제 저 사이버네틱 스코어를 지을 때쯤부터 프로토스의 의도를 파악할 수 있는 거고요.
그렇죠. 이제 의도가 어떻게 될 것인지.
네, 그냥 무난하게 가지 않을까 싶은데요. 손석희 선수도 그냥 투게이트에 좀 빠르게 올리는 것이 아니라 앞선 경기에서 이제 제 경기가 나오기 전에 경기에서는 투게이트를 빨리 가면서 압박을 했었는데
But obviously they're not on laptops in this case, so I don't know what happened there. But still, something could happen like that. Someone could have accidentally kicked a cord, you know?
어쨌든 잘 먹히지 않았었거든요, 매끄럽게.
Power surge or who knows. Some little thing.
역시나 투팔은 빨리 올라갑니다. 안전하게 가게 제 경기를
Starcraft is very finicky game as far as the connection goes, so any little interruption could have interrupted enough to disrupt the game progress. Once it popped up the thing like waiting for players, I don't like it almost never actually resumed. Like usually that was just the beginning of someone dropping off. You just had to wait 45 seconds before you could drop them. So Zerg's hatchery was cancelled as it was attacked by a scarab and the game crashed? Whoa. Yeah, good old 56k.
일단 저 머린 숫자가 질러 프로브에 의해서 줄지 않는 것이 중요하겠고요. 네. 프로토스는 드라군으로 찔러 보면서
I think the slowest modem that I ever had was a 9600 back in like the mid 90s, I guess, 94-ish. 9600 baud dial-up. That was shit was slow. I remember I downloaded like something once that was like a couple megabytes and I had to leave it running for like hours. Now it's just done. Is this a game suggestion? Oh, it's the hatchery bug. Whoa, what the hell? Why won't it let me get the URL? Hold on. Let's watch this real quick. I haven't heard of this before.
선수의 발목을 묶기 위해서 한 번쯤에 견제 공격은 들어가야 되거든요. 안 그러면 리버컷에서 계속 활동합니다. 네, 분명 김정국이 앞점은 있었어요. 거의 칸의 숫자를 거의 본 적이 없지 않습니까? 네. 그만큼 자원을 아껴 쓰고 꼭 투자할 만한 고대만 투자를 했다는 것인데. 예, 해처리 버그. 예, 경기 해처리가 지금 고대만 투자를 했다는 것인데. 예, 해처리 버그.
What the hell? It literally just borked the entire game. And they're both like, ah. Look at them shaking their heads. His VOD is messed up too. So they had to regame. They had to regame and he did a Hydra Rush. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that had happened. What is this? Is this? Oh, it's the same one. Same way. Okay. We always knew Protoss were OP. Yeah. They have the power to reach through different dimensions of reality to crash the game. Yeah, Zerg was he was a top player when he was pretty young. Where'd my handkerchief go? Here it is. The Kala is really just the Matrix. Protoss are able to move like they do. Oh, look at this micro! Oh, that was so sick micro, actually. This is kind of crazy, actually. Yes, Zerg played Starcraft too. He did. I don't think he ever won anything, but he was pretty good at it if I remember correctly. But I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure he played StarCraft 2 at least a bit though. Hey, these Dragoons are just wrecking shit now. He's just getting so many free SCV kills, tank kills. This is over. Manor pylon by the factory to block the tank in if he pops out another tank. Okay, maybe it's not even manor actually. It's just like a good placement, I guess. It's a little bit manor. So Air Force Ace is actually up 2-1 now. Air Force Ace, is Air Force gonna beat the Stars? Oh, Yellow's up next, baby. Baby! Not baby, the player, but... Dude, Yellow's so cool. He's so handsome! Who did I say this was? Yellow versus... Really? Really is a decent Terran. Decent Terran. Let's do Chatcraft after this game. July made the Code S finals in 2011. Oh, shit, that's really good. I thought that once. I was like, I don't remember if he won anything. I was like, wait, I feel like I remember him getting pretty far at one point, but I couldn't remember exactly. That's pretty sick. I must have been around then. I think I was in Korea then, right? Maybe not. Maybe it was after I left. Or no, I was in Korea for all of 2011. For almost all of 2011. I got back, like, I left in, like, October of 2011? If I remember correctly. I would have loved to see July Zerg. Maybe it was after I left, because I would have loved to see July Zerg in the finals of Starcraft 2. GSL, that'd be amazing. I'm more of a fan of July Zerg now than I was back then, admittedly. Probably lost to someone stupid like MC or something, right? I guess I can look, huh? Wikipedia. Starcraft 2. July. Oh, he's pulling the SCVs. Really is going for it. Is this Boxer? He thinks he's Boxer, guys. Let's see. I have to watch this bunker rush. MC force fielded him to death. Damn. The hatchery's up. Colony's making. I don't know about the placement of that. Wait, is he not going to fight this? He fell his drones back. I guess he's just going to make Zerglings. There's no point in making a morphing that into a sunken at this point. But it bought time, though. Bought hit points for the hatchery. Let's see here. 2011. Second place Code S versus MC, yeah. His team got second place as well. North American Star League Season 1, 4th place. DreamHack 4th. So yeah, I guess in 2011 he was actually really good at StarCraft 2, wasn't he? That's cool. Code S, he got to the semifinals in for another one in 2011 as well. Lost to MVP. So maybe I was around then actually, and I just forgot. I'm old. I don't have memory anymore. So he actually killed the hatchery. He actually just killed the He killed the hatchery. And he left. So I mean, he's going one base lurker now. Only yellow could do this. I mean, this is like such an old school thing. The one base lurkers. So it's like a little less surprising. But he with the bunker rush, he doesn't have anything. This could work. He actually has a lot of Zerglings. I don't know if he realizes that he could go in. Oh, he's gonna try and stop this SC from scouting. Is he gonna be able to stop it? Oh, he pulled the Hydras back so he couldn't see it. But he does see that there's no new hatchery. He does see that there's no new hatchery, actually. So if he was smart, he would just fall back. Getting the entry bay is a good idea. But moving out like this, I don't think is a smart idea. Firebats is a good idea, admittedly. Well, maybe this is smart because he's like, alright, well, if you're not making a hatchery, then you're making some sort of tech, and I can go for you right now when you're teching. Or or he could be going all in lings, in which case the firebats would be really good. So this maybe is an okay idea. Oh, he didn't have time to put them on stop command. Oh, 2 firebats on the ramp is so cool. Stop! It saved him basically. Those 2 firebats saved him from counterattack that would kill him. Does he have scan? He didn't have scan a minute ago. He has the academy though, so he probably has scan. The bunker's not finished? Oh, because he doesn't know if he needs it, so he wants to be able to complete it if necessary, but cancel it if not. Now he's gonna finish it. Get the firebat in there. Yeah. That was a really good bunker, but he needed to be finishing it earlier and repairing it. Is yellow gonna win now? Because he's like, oh, actually, I just have 4 lurkers. Because he doesn't have vessels, he doesn't have turrets up, so like... What's up, Rug Monkey? Really? Really? Yes, really. This is such a dangerous situation for really. He's got this force, but he's like having to dance back and forth with it, make sure he's protecting it. To keep more reinforcements from getting up his ramp. Yellow just got an expansion going as well, but he's just like almost all in. He's basically all in here. How is this working? Because it's freaking yellow. It's Hong Jin Ho, man. Oh, he's sneaking the lurkers up the ramp. He's got 5 lurkers in here now. He's scanned once. I think it's his only scan. They might have one more scan. Yeah, I don't know where the turrets are. He's only if he has one more scan, that's all he has is 1 scan. He's not making turrets for some reason. Maybe because he thinks the lings will just kill the turrets too fast. There's lurkers attacking his barracks. He's like not lifting them because he desperately wants to get a couple more marines. He's gonna have to lift them in a second. And yellow's just making more lurkers, baby. I'm surprised really hasn't moved out with that force in his natural trying to do a counterattack. This is real yellow, it's not fake yellow, the match fixer. Plus he's in the Air Force at this point, so no one's gonna bet on him anyways, to be honest. He's gonna clean that up. Yeah, this is just he's just dead, isn't he? He tried to stim in and kill lurkers, but nope.
예, 럴커가 너무 많네요.
He would need tanks and he would need tanks basically.
또 한 번 상대방 병력 발 묶어 놓을 수 있음과 동시에 럴커는 이만큼 살아 있기 때문에 베스를 나오면 스커지 격추.
Maybe he doesn't have the money for turrets.
잡으면 되는 거고요.
I don't know, but yeah, he should make at least one in the middle or something like that so he gets some vision.
언제든지 얼마든지 입을 수 있는 선수거든요.
예, 일망타진을
But now there's no turrets and the Spire just finished. Or is about to finish. I don't know if he can get many mutas out though. He's been using all of his gas on lurkers. It might just be Spire for Scourge, so he can kill vessels or drop for like a dropship. Like a dropship would be a really good follow-up for this. Fly over the lurkers and drop in the main. Be really good counterplay. No, he actually made mutas. Never mind. Yellow's just a god. Is he gonna evacuate now with the lurkers to save him? Could be.
바로 베스를 누를 수 있을 만한 가스 보유 상황도 안 되는 것 같습니다. 베스리 지금은 이제 지켰는데 탱크의 시즈 모드 업그레이드까지 바로 눌러줄 수 있을 만한 가스 보유량은 안 될 거고요.
그 사이에 뮤탈리스크 탱크 2대.
네, 퉁퉁포로 당분간은 이제 싸워야 된다는 건데 뮤탈의 존재를 알고 있을지 모르겠네요. 봤네요
해야
일단은.
될 일이 많아요.
네, 그리고 박성호 선수 지금 상황에서 주어진 상황에서 지금 하고 있는 판단은 되게 좋습니다. 커맨 센터 언덕 쪽에 지어주면서 예, 안마당 멀티 가져갈 타이밍에 시즈 모드 업그레이드 눌러주고 병력 생산해가지고 나오면 된다는 거.
자, 홍진호 선수도 아직 끝난
With a lot of SCVs. That's true.
신중한 움직임이 필요합니다.
예, 좀 더 세게 나갔으면 어땠을까라는 생각도 듭니다. 예, 홍진호 선수
It made sense he didn't have turrets earlier, but once there was like lurkers on his ramp, he should have been building turrets, I think. At least like one, you know? To have vision for if the lurkers move in closer. Wait, he built his command center in a spot. Well, I guess he wants to float it out there, right? But it's like, it's gonna get attacked by these lurkers now. So this is interesting. So really, he's stabilized. He's held on. So the question is, has Yellow built up enough of an economy behind this? Oh no! The worst pull of all time. Oh, that was painful to watch. Yeah, now he has vessels and tanks. He could push this back, but it's like, has Yellow gotten enough economy in the background or not? Oh, he's going in. Actually getting some decent lurker hits here. It's not enough though. Didn't even lose one of the tanks. Yeah, I think Yellow's boned now. I think you might be right, Reneg. I think you might be right. That irradiate, because if he has that pack of mutas, he can do a lot more microing against the tanks and keep him back and stuff like that. But yeah, why didn't he just expand? Well, I mean, look at the amount of pressure he put on and really barely held it off. If he doesn't put that much pressure on, really can build up pretty quickly and counterattack him. So it's kind of like he needed to put that pressure on with a lot of lurkers. He needed to spend his money on that, I guess. I mean, it's a choice, right? He could have contained him and then expanded, like double expanded. But Yellow's old school too. It's just his style. Just like go for the kill. He's the freaking Storm Zerg, man. Yeah, now it's over. Marines in the main. Not even attacking anything? Weird.
플레이에 저우가 한번 휘말리게 되면 정신없거든요.
그렇죠. 상황이 끝나지 않았습니다. 자, 안쪽 성공 있는 모습에 박상 선수의 머리들.
네. 아, 어찌어찌 맞긴 맞겠는데요. 성큰 위치가 성큰이
Can't believe Yellow lost this game. I mean,
빈털이 가면서 지나갔던 성큰이
he fast expanded and got his first hatchery killed by a bunker rush and didn't kill any SCVs. So
나옵니다.
3탱크가 아무런 피해 없이
back 30 seconds.
배슬 추가되자마자 또 나오죠. 예.
What happened?
자, 오늘 민창기 선수가 보여준 것처럼 테란의 드랍십 플레이에 저우가 한번 휘말리게 되면 정신없거든요.
그렇죠. 상황이 끝나지 않았습니다. 자, 안쪽 성공 있는 모습에 박상 선수의 머리들.
네.
아, 어찌어찌 맞긴 맞겠는데요. 성큰 위치가
Oh, what the hell?
초중반에 빈털이
Yeah, why did his Marines stop attacking? They were just standing there.
네.
What? They're just like stop moving.
아, 어찌어찌 맞긴 맞겠는데요. 성큰 위치가
How could they not be within range of the spire or something to attack it? That's weird.
활동 범위가 제한이 됐거든요. 네, 테란이
I don't know what happened there, man. Like the only thing I could think of is like you could spam S and they might do that, but there's no reason he's going to be spamming S. It's weird.
자, 다른 애가 필요가 없습니다. 병력 쭉 축전해서
But even if they're on stop command, they should be attacking the extractor.
네.
근데 오로지 러커만으로는 안 되고요. 저글링이 받쳐줘야 됩니다.
깔끔하게 정말 저그의 병력
That's strange. That's really strange. I don't know how that happened.
후베슬.
자,
자,
박상우 선수는 대치 상황만 만들어도
네.
좋죠. 지금 이 정도 있다. 조심해라. 경고만 해주게 되면은 저그는 자원의 압박이 있기 때문에 지금 추가 확장을 가져가기도 태클을 타기도
They want to attack the sunken, but isn't in range.
수 있을 정도예요. 진짜
Huh.
홍진호 선수는 야, 이게
But then they like, I mean, obviously
였었고요. 본진도 였었고.
something else should have happened. Because if they were going for the sunken, then they should have like moved towards the sunken. And if you put them on hold position, then they should have unaggroed from the sunken and like attacked the other stuff nearby.
네, 이리데이트가 또 이제 골치 아파요.
그렇죠. 스커지가 또 이쪽에
This is weird.
스커지.
Very strange.
예.
예.
역시 그 진짜 그 폭풍은 계속해서 휘몰아 쳤어야 되는 건데 잠깐
Sometimes they refuse to shoot.
잠깐 휴식했던 것 때문에
네.
이런 상황이 아주
정말
많네요.
상대방이 예상하지 못할 때 상대방이 우산을 쓰기 직전에 다 몰아쳐서 다 젖혀.
I've never seen that before that I know of.
이제 저기압이 약해지고 있죠.
What's up, Ezo?
한번
예.
몰아치고 나니까 박상호 선수는 거기에 대한 완벽한 대비가 되어 있는 겁니다.
It's happened to you? Huh. I haven't seen that. Thought that I remember.
성공을 했던 것 같은데 그때 그냥 난타를 해주면서 끝장을 냈어야 되거든요.
네, 지금 급할 이유가 전혀 없는 테란이죠. 상대방의 추가적인 멀티도 없다는 거 알고 있는 상태이기 때문에 병력 계속 늘려가고
Maybe the Marines were haunted.
어떻게든 달려들어야 되는 쪽은
There was a ghost. Not like a
홍진호 선수가 드라마
special ops ghost, but like a spirit ghost.
지금 현재 아마 홍진호 선수 팬
Froze them in place with fright.
박상우 선수도 진짜 팀 옮겨서 첫 경기인데요.
아, 홍정호 선수의 그 느낌이
Yeah, I think Yellow loses this now.
뭐 아예 드론을 푸짐하게 뽑을 것이라면 아예 푸짐하게 뽑던가 혹은 이 병력을 끝낼 수 있을 때 집중을 해서 생산을 해주면서 끝장을 냈어야 되는 건데 너무 홍진호 선수만큼만 뽑아놨어요. 네, 좀 때에 맞지 않게 말이죠. 네.
Yellow is on 3 bases, but I don't know how much saturation he has at third base.
자, 이제 갑을 바뀌었어요.
예, 박상우 선수 진짜.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if he just put it down or not. I think the top right base is finished though.
자, 이것도
자, 한 방에
들켰고요.
한 번인가요? 한 번. 아유.
아, 병력
But
흘리나요?
the drone count is a different story.
예. 뒤쪽에 있는 병력 잘라주고
Look at this big
것 같았는데
red streak right outside of Yellow's natural, where there's all these vessels and marines and shit.
해요.
네, 배수도 안 떨어졌고요.
자, 웃으면서 내줄 수 있었던 그런 병력이었죠. 박상우 선수는 말이죠.
네, 그리고 공격력 업그레이드가 완료됐다면은 이러면은 병력
어.
녹아요. 예.
공일어.
노업입니다. 저그는 이런 녹.
Yeah, I always felt bad for the Air Force, but when they won a game, it was amazing.
홍진호 선수 부패.
예, 오늘 경기 아무래도 지난 시즌 그 5라운드 때의 그 분위기를 볼 수밖에 없었는데 홍준의 분위기는 좋았던 반면 박상우 선수는 안 좋았었거든요.
All right,
안 좋았던 그 연패 사슬을
so that means it goes to an ace match.
죽다 살았네는 표정이죠.
네, 정말 진땀중이었죠.
네.
예, 시그널스 올리고 첫 진출.
Right? I think it goes to an ace match, right? And they're gonna go powwow. Let's see who the ace match is. Oh my god! Zero versus Go Rush. This is gonna be an amazing ZVZ, actually. These are such good players. Oh man. Zero versus Go Rush. Wow. And neither of these players played in the normal set, actually, so they were specifically aiming for the ace match. Wait, why is this not working? Why is it not showing the Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, you know what? The default of having one of each is what happened in Chatcraft, so I don't have to change anything. I just save the map and we'll run it. I don't know if that's ever happened before. Probably once or twice, but November 30th. Oops, I just saved it the wrong place. I think? Nope. Never mind, it's in the right place. Oh, this is a cool intro. 박태민. Let's go rush his name. 시작합니다. Alright, I'm excited about this ZVZ Ace match, but first, let's get into Chatcraft. Do this little Chatcraft real quick. Probably won't take too long since there's only one group of units for each faction. Let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, 0. And are they gonna gang up on the Zealot? Up. Zealot. 50 hit points, 40? Actually closer than I thought. Zealot with only a handful of hits left on there. I think if there'd been one more group of Zerglings, they would have pulled it off, actually. It's pretty close, but we are gonna have a very rare Protoss win. And the MVP goes to probably Zerg Troll, I'm guessing? Hey, how about that? Zerg Troll. With the one Zealot. Zerg Troll trolling his own Zerg by buying a Protoss Zealot. That's why Protoss is OP. I mean, the Zealot does cost twice as much minerals. So, there you go. Alright. GG. WP. We'll dial it back and get set up for the next time. And we'll get into ZVZ. Gotta figure out, gotta remember to check the colors. Go Rush is purple. The best color. Chatcraft should be back online for the next one. I gotta go in no later than like 2 hours from now because I got a meeting later, so. Does the MVP get twice their investment? What? MVP doesn't get any minerals, if that's what you mean. It just shows how much they spent. Work or data? Just work. Or not even work, it's volunteer stuff. committee meeting for the aquarium that I work at, or not work at, but like volunteer at. That's not stupid. It's a reasonable assumption to make, but that's not. Yeah, that's not. That's not what the MVP thing means. If there was a way to reward the MVP, that would be cool, but it doesn't really work that way. But the MVP gets to have their name up here on the stream for a while, so that's the reward. I have an aquarium. It's got a turtle. Nice. Do you have a committee, an events committee, that decides what sort of events you're gonna put on for your aquarium? And then later on tonight, I have another committee meeting for the search and rescue team that I'm joining. I have to decide if I want to ruin my diet, because it's going to be at a restaurant. I have to decide if I want to ruin my diet and eat food at the restaurant, or if I want to, like, eat food before I go. And then just be, like, feel bad the whole time, because there'll be, like, really good food that everyone's going to be eating, and I'll just sit there, like, not eating. A one-member committee. I don't think that's what a committee means. Could be wrong. The turtle has a partial say. All right, there you go. If you include the turtle as the committee, then part of the committee, then that counts, I guess. Zero's teal, Garash's purple. Both got Zerglings out. No matter who wins this game, I'm happy, man. Because I love Zero. I also love Go Rush. I would love it for Air Force Ace to win, but if Zero gets a win, I'm okay with that. He's alone in a 110-gallon tank? Wait, how big is a 110-gallon tank? That seems like... It seems like a lot, but I'm like, maybe it's not that big. Because, like, some of those bottles that I have are, like, this big. That's 1 gallon, right? So 100 of those wouldn't actually be, like, that many. Be 10 by 10 of those. Yeah, that's actually not that much water, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm realizing, is the gallon is smaller than I think. He's got 15 gallons of air to bask in. Fake plants and driftwood. Nice, nice. He's living it up. The turtle dream. Uh-oh. Is Goresh about to just die? He just lost the lane battle, now he loses? They both got spires going. What's the rent?
네, 이제부터 정말 운영 싸움으로 돌입을 한 거고 투게스를 빨리 채취하는 쪽이 김명훈 선수다 보니까 박태민 선수가 당분간은 주도권을 가져올 수가 없겠네요. 자, 이제서야 이제 가스를 또 올려주고 있는
5 by 2. 18 inches tall. 5 by 2. That seems like a pretty decent size. If it's like a small turtle, that's like a decent sized spot for a little turtle. Does he get to go out sometimes? Because, like, I always feel bad for, like, fish and stuff like that, or birds, because they're, like, sure, they're, like, well taken care of, but, like, even if I had a life of luxury, I'd hate to be trapped in something, right? So, do you get to take the turtle out, and he gets to, like, walk around on the ground or whatever? Uh-oh. Oh, Go Rush. Coming out ahead with the Zerglings there. Does he have more hatching? He's got Mutas coming in. What? It blocked Bite Me? It blocked bite me.
저 라반을 뮤탈리스크
Because it doesn't want you to be telling streamers, bite me, streamer. Although it said it was a sexual term.
여기. 지금 저글링 이름은 안 좋은데요.
흘릴 필요 없죠.
저글링 이름은 양방치기가 가능해져서 이거 저글링을 좀 허무하게 내줬습니다. 저글링 달려가거든요, 김명우 선수.
자, 수비적 모습 보여야 되는 박태민 선수로 변했습니다.
저 앞마당 쪽에 저글링이 없죠.
자, 이 정도 저걸리면 해처리.
If you keep allowing jip.
뮤타로 빠지면 되는 거고.
I thought when you allowed it once, it allowed it in general. Does it keep resetting or something like that?
그렇죠.
자, 다시 한번 저걸링과 함께 뮤탈리스크 찌르고 있는 김명훈 선수.
게스도 먼저 채취한 쪽은 김명훈 선수였습니다.
자, 그럼
He's going for the hatchery. Oh wow, he's actually just gonna kill the hatchery while the muta battle's happening. But what happens if he loses the muta battle? He got the hatchery, but if the counterattack, if Gorosh has enough mutas to counterattack with mutas right now, he does. He's got the immunity advantage. Oh my god, he's picked off so many mutas. If he counterattacks right now, he can kill Zero's base. Oh, but he can't lose his main at the same time, though. We might have a base race. This is a base race, guys. There's no spores. He's like, I'm just gonna kill all of your drones right now. Oh my gosh. Actual ZVZ base race. He's killed almost every drone in the main. It's all down. Neither of them are mining, basically. It's all down to this last muta battle. Oh, but he's gonna get eliminated, though. He's actually might get eliminated. He needs to build an extractor or something. He's actually gonna get eliminated. Go Rush, build an extractor for the love of God. He didn't build the extractor! Oh no, maybe he didn't have enough money for an extractor. Oh no, he actually got eliminated. I think he won that too. I think if he doesn't get eliminated, he actually wins that. Why'd he send the drones? Because they were just gonna die to the lings if he didn't send them anyway. Maybe he like thought he had more time to get to a base to build an extractor or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's insane, though. It's actual base race. That was crazy. I wish there was a way to know how many minerals he had or something like that. Aw, Go Rush seems so sad. Poor Go Rush. So let's watch a 2v2. Oh, these are all like modern 2v2. I guess I have to go to Navake, huh? Actually, I guess it wouldn't even say 2v2 on Navake, would it? Let's see if we can search for 2v2. Alright, here we go. Air Force versus STX. 2v2. Let's go. Let's watch a 2v2. It's just a random one. You have to go back to, like, I think they stopped doing it after 2008. Alright, wait, we gotta go back and get the colors here. Oh man, Air Force is down 0-2 also. So, Cal and July Zerg? What a freaking combo for STX. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, let's see if we can get this right here. Cal, purple, July, blue. Versus Klon and For You. Brown. Woo, that's a mouthful up there. All right. See if we can figure this out. 2v2 is always so hard to watch. What's up, Merker? Always comes up with the waving hand from what is it? Davies? Yep. Did I say it weirds me out? It's I don't think if I said that I didn't mean it exactly that way, but it's a kind of a weird, like the motion of the hand is a little bit like slightly unnatural, so it's like an uncanny valley thing a little bit. I don't know. But no, it doesn't weird me out that you wave every time you come in. That's perfectly fine. I think it's fun when people have a signature entrance to the chat. Like the Honorable Spoon always says spoon, because I used to say that, well, because I say that too when he comes in. It's a pretty good like waving emote though, because it's like very obviously like saying hi. It gets its point across. That's the important thing. I'm gonna go put some stuff in the kitchen real quick. Might grab a snack. BRB. Yes. Kespa, yeah, in like 2012, I think, they did a combo where it was like, the games were like, Brood War game, Starcraft 2 game, Brood War game, Starcraft 2 game, and then the ace match was Brood War or something like that. So it was like a mix of both games for the same tournament. It's really weird. Anyway, BRB.
이런 식으로 경기하면 승률이 안 좋아요. 아예 딱 작전을 가져와서 역할 분담이 돼 있어야 이길 수 있는 맵이 한니발입니다.
예, 차이가 벌어졌죠. 3회 처리 지어주면서 예, 가스를 뭐 100만 추출하고 예, 아예 뭐 저글링 스피드업 3회 처리 저글링과 질럿으로 지금 거의 뭐 올인 전략을 선택하는 게 좋습니다. 이미 다른 것을 돌리기에는 늦었어요. 아예 공격적인 플레이를 압도하겠다라는 생각이에요, 공군에이스.
자, 공군에이스 이재훈 선수와 조용근 선수의 선택, 그 결과는 어떻게 될지. 일단 질럿 두 개를 생산, 김구현 선수는 자신의 진영에서 이재훈 선수의 질럿을 몰아냈고, 해설 3개까지 펼친 조용근 선수 이제 뛰기 시작합니다.
침착하게 좀 잘해줘야죠. 지금 아예 조용근 선수는 3회 처리 저글링 올인 빌드인데 초반 저글링 박성주 선수 병력에 잡혀먹히면 아무리 그 이후로 많이 나온다고 하더라도 썬큰 들리면서 박성수가 수비를 하게 되고 그렇죠. 흔들어줘야 돼요. 큰 위기에
Back. What craziness is happening in this 2v2? 2v2s are always so bonkers, man. There's zealots invading here. This wooden dragoon's gonna have to micro for its dear life for ages. Moletrap's a boob? What? Can we agree that's the worst idea ever, or the greatest? I don't have the energy to 2v6 right now, I don't think. Feeling tired. As always. It wasn't a bad idea, I guess. Like, idea-wise, not terrible. Are they really? This? Oh, he's gonna probe drill too. The other Zergling's coming from behind as well. He's gonna hold this ramp, I think. Oh, maybe not. He's got Lings on the Dragoon. When did the mutas come out? Yeah, he's just like gonna block the ramp pretty easily with the Zealots. That was really so hard to get up that ramp, man. Spore colony without a spire. You gotta get the spore just in case. Should I eat this apple? You ever like hungry and not hungry at the same time? That's how I feel right now. I like kind of am hungry-ish, maybe, but then I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, I should eat. And then when I'm like, look at the apple, I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat the apple. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, he's got a scout! What the hell? He actually made a scout! Cal made a scout, dude. Oh my gosh. There's actually a spore, so he can't really even do much, but he is blocking. He's actually stopping 2 of the mineral patches from mining with a scout. It's actually kind of amazing. I mean, if you think about it though, like you're saying it's 2 different games for the same tournament, right? But isn't like ZVZ very different from PvP? Like, but you still have those in the same tournament, right? With team players doing different things. I don't know. I'm a fan of the scout, dude. Being able to attack the ground is pretty dangerous, and if they do some air stuff, it's like it's really good versus air. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, because it's like a team game, right? So because it's a team tournament, it doesn't, I don't think it matters as much that like the games are different, because it's just different parts of the same team, right? So it's like you have some people battling in this way and some people battling in that way, but it's team effort. I don't know. He's actually gonna bust in here, but like he's gonna lose all of his. He's gonna kill all the defenses. He's gonna kill this. They're gonna kill. Oh, there's 2. There's a couple zealots there as well. But these mutas are just gonna clean everything up. But he's killed a lot of stuff though. He's even killed some drones now. Actually, he's down to like 5 drones. That was a strong attack after all. I gotta change that. Oh, I gotta do the Wordle too. I almost forgot. I mean, you're right. It's never really been done before, but it was obviously it was a very particular situation where you had this entrenched community of StarCraft 1 fans, and they were basically trying to force them to move to StarCraft 2 because they didn't want to split the community, and they ended up just splitting the community anyways. But what's up, Redmond? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, the way Kespa and Blizzard both handled that whole situation, basically, yeah, both games suffered hardcore. The community was not better for it in any way. It was all just a huge mess in multiple different ways. "30 minutes apiece before your 2-year-old gets dropped off?" I feel that. Just a little bit. I mean, like, not a lot. I don't have kids, but, like, I've spent time with my friends' 2-year-olds recently, and I know how much chaos they can be. They can bring. Agents of Chaos. He almost got that Pylon. Pylon's DT's really just gonna sneak out. That's sneaky cheeky DT, man. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Bit stressed recently. I have to try and figure out how to get a job soon. Just a little stressful to be like, I might not have any money soon. But other than that though, can't complain too much. Nice holidays. I'm healthy, I haven't gotten sick. Despite some traveling and seeing people in person and like... Hey, Agent Rifle, what's up? You're not tuning in from YouTube this time? Should I eat this apple? I'll save the apple. I'll eat it later. 3v3 Pro League? Oh my gosh, that'd be insane, dude. Oh, that's right. You said you were gonna do some streaming of what was it you said you were gonna do? I don't remember anymore. COD? Was it COD you were gonna stream? Or oh no, it was it was a Eve or Destiny or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, how's your new computer? Having issues with your setup? Can't get YouTube to work. Huh. Are you trying to do use Restream or something like that to do multiple streams at the same time? It's got a Dark Archon, baby. Star Citizen. That's the one you mentioned, yeah. Yeah, and of course the retro stuff. I forgot about that for a second. Well, cool. I'm gonna follow you so I can check you out. Why are you? I'm curious why your Agent X rifle live. Was Agent X rifle taken or something like that? Some impaired DD? Does that mean like impaired? Agent X rifle was taken? Oh, it's you took it and then you forgot the email. Nice, that sounds like fun, man. That's funny that you stole your own name. Some people do TV, like, you know, like moletrap TV or something like that, just to like announce to people that they are a streamer and they're not just a user, I guess. I don't know. I think you can set up OBS to take the Streamlabs stream and put that on YouTube. Streamlabs stream? I'm a little confused. This is crazy 2v2, by the way. It's like still going on, and it seems like it's still competitive. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but like no one's dead yet. Usually by this point in a 2v2, someone would be dead. But no one's really dead yet. On this map, it was very common to put cannons above the, or I've seen a lot of... Oh, he ate a lot of that storm. Multi-stream, Streamlabs. Streamlabs and OBS Studio. Huh. Set up your streaming app. So is it like you're broadcasting to Streamlabs and then Streamlabs is branching it out or something like that? Because that's basically what I use Restream for. But I do know there's a way to install some sort of way to do 2 streams on OBS as well.
나와 있는 하이템플러까지 제압. 박성준 선수의 뮤탈리스크가 어느 때보다 더 강력하게 느껴지고 있습니다. 중앙 지역 김구현. 자, 지금 이제 막 조영근 선수의 병력들이 모였는데 조용하던 조영근 선수의 병력들이 지금 모였지만 그보다 더 많은 병력들이 SSO 쪽에.
I'm really confused though. Why it's talking about like, are you streaming on Streamlabs instead of Twitch? I thought Streamlabs didn't actually do streaming. They just like did the streaming setup stuff. Capture the Streamlabs feed in OBS. This is weird.
저도 위쪽에 있는 균을 좀 파괴를 해줬고 이제는 김구현 선수가 상당히 근처에 와 있는데요. 자, 이제 자원을 그런 여력이 됐습니다. 지금은 본질적인 자원.
Okay, I mean, like I said, I use Restream.io, and it's really easy. You just plug in, you just connect your YouTube and your Twitch, and then you just set it up to do both. And Restream does it yourself. Does it? You don't have to do anything else. Then all you do is put in the Restream code into OBS, and it does it for you. Restream has issues with your brand account. Huh. Trying to get to work, but it's not. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you then. Never liked purple. Now who's being racist? Yeah, purple does have three bases, doesn't? That's who is that? Cal. Although brown has 2 bases. So it's like purple and blue have a total of 5 bases. And white and brown have a total of 3 bases. Yeah, so as a team, they're just like way ahead. And here comes the March of Death with these Archons. Wait, whose Archons are those, though? I don't know whose Archons they are. It's hard to tell with Archons. Okay, those are purple Archons. Archon's pretty good against mutas, but when there's a million mutas, it doesn't necessarily matter. GG. So, Cal and July are apparently pretty good. 2v2s are insane, man. I do enjoy them, but they're actually like so hard to watch sometimes to try and keep straight what's going on. Archons are the coolest RTS unit ever made. True. I don't think I can argue with that, actually. I can't think of anything better. Alright, so this is the other series that I had queued up. This is another random Pro Leagues series. I don't know why there's 8 games, though? I don't know what's going on here. Whatever, start watching them, see what happens. Much versus Soul Key.
신맵들이 또 너무 많이 또 이번에 등장을 하다 보니까 선수들이 좀 적응이 잘 된, 그러니까 뭐 경험이 많은 편한 맵이 또.
Wait, what is this? This says, wait, this says game. What the hell? This is game 6? Hold on, why is this game 6? How did I end up with game 6 of a match? Did I click the wrong one? Maybe it's out of order in Team Liquid or something? Maybe this is just some random thing? What the hell? So the next one is Flash versus Sue. What's the score though? Is this game 1? Yeah, so this is game 1. So I don't know how we got a game 6 randomly, but we'll start with game 1 of whatever this is. So this is Flash versus Sue. Okay. That's weird. I thought it was a best of 5, so I don't know how there's a game 6. So confused. Coolest RTS unit is the car from Age of Empires. Starcraft 64. It still baffles me that that was a thing. The Cobra? Wait, is this a real thing? You could put in a cheat code and get a surprise July was relegated to 2v2. Well, at that period in time, he was a little bit washed up, and then he won an OSL despite being washed up because he's July 3rd. Wait, there's a Starcraft 64. Well played. This is the 64th game in the series. Starcraft 69 was my favorite. A secret 64 only mission? Oh, damn. A mouse mod that works for GoldenEye 64 emulation? That'd be cool. I cannot play shooters without a mouse and keyboard. You played a game of Starcraft 64? Actually on an N64 or emulated? Secret mission! Twitch chat doesn't like certain kinds of links sometimes. It looks like the comma screwed this one up, but whatever. So yeah, it's 2:46 right now p.m. I have a meeting at, I believe, 4:30 p.m. Double check. So probably gonna have to go in like about an hour and a half, maybe a little earlier, just to relax for a few before the meeting. I don't have to do very much for the meeting, but I'm gonna go to the meeting and then I have to make some food. I'm going to another meeting later, so it's gonna be a busy evening. Starcraft 2 didn't make it lore. That's interesting. I didn't realize that I thought the Starcraft 64 was just like a port of Starcraft. I didn't realize that it was like had a bunch of different stuff in it. I'm tired. I haven't been sleeping super great. Hey, Dr. Dinger Donger. 64 is greater than 2. Oh. 64 is just StarCraft 2 to the 5th power. Is that the right one? 4, 8, 16, 32, 64? Yeah.
이번 1011 시즌 많은 변화가 있었는데요. 일단
6th power? Oh yeah. Yeah. Because 2 to the first power is 2. 2nd power. 3rd power. 4th power. 5th power. So yeah, 6th power.
하지만 변치하는 것은
Nerds!
역시 시간과 함께 한다는 점입니다. 자, 대각선 직선거리 상을 멀고 일단
Guilty.
툭툭 한번
I remember when I turned 32 years old, I told everyone I turned 2 to the 5th power. Some nerd. That was almost 10 years ago. Hashtag old, man. Two is a shitty prime number. It's like, oh, I'm prime, but I'm also even. Get wrecked. Confirmed boomer. You know what I forgot? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. It's bugging me a little bit. I'm gonna do this. 6 character Starcraft Wordle. Alright. Let's go. Hey, that's a lot of letters to start off with, actually. I don't know. I was gonna say rating, like rating, but then I'm reading some letters, so I don't want to do that. What about route? I want to use the R and the A in different spots. Oh yeah, we could. Let's just. Hey, that's a good one. Let's put that in. What the wait? Wait, that was it? I thought we were just gonna get some letters out of it. Oh, nice, dude. There you go. That was good. That was really good. This is a good spot, man. I usually take a few guesses to like just eliminate a bunch of letters, and so I have something to work with before I actually try and guess the real word. Well played, well played. But I'm also bad at any anagram games, so I need training wheels for the anagram games. Your coworkers get mad at you? Difficulty 2, if it's 6 letters though, I feel like it's always gonna be really difficult. But, oh well. That one's, cause that's especially hard because WR is not a common combination. So it'd be hard to figure that out. If I was figuring it out, which I obviously didn't, but. You just casually walk up and say the word. If I have enough time, I can figure it out pretty well, but it takes me a lot of time because I'm not good at that. Rearranging the letters in my head. That's impressive though, that you're able to do it that fast. By the way, I do have, in response to someone was asking earlier about work or whatever, I do have a date tentatively scheduled, but it's not for over 2 weeks. So I was talking to this woman, and she's a single mother. She has full custody. So usually when I've dated people that were moms in the past, like I was able to date them when they were like kids who were with the dad. But this woman, the kids are never with dad, so like I don't know how she's ever gonna have time, I guess. Maybe they're at school or something, but so she's like, I have these 3 dates available for like morning coffee, and I was okay, how about these 2? And she picked the last one of them, so it's like not for 2 weeks. Dating moms is the best. They always have good snacks. Dude, dating moms is the worst in my opinion because they're just never available. They're just always busy as hell. they never actually have time to date.
1년 내내 땡큐 지금요.
예, 뭐 이렇게
And the last woman that I dated for like a month and a half,
머리니 진출하는
she was a mother. She never gave me any snacks. She didn't offer me any snacks.
지역의 스캔도 한번 딱 해줬고요, 이영호 선수. 예.
But she has a 13-year-old, so it's a little bit different. It's not like she is like a 3-year-old that she needs to have like fish crackers around her all the time or something.
거기에 스캔 딱
13-year-old can go get their own snacks when she wants.
근데 이영호 선수가 그게 귀신인 게 아니라 언제나
Sneak over when the kids are asleep? No. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Well, and again, that might work with a younger kid, right? Because younger kids, like, they're down and they're just, like, stuck in bed all night. But that'd be very awkward to be hanging out with someone, their kid, like, comes out in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and you're like, oh, hi, who are you?
그리고 이제 이영호 선수가 5시 지역에 대해서 어느 정도 예상을 하고서 이제 플레이를 한 게 분명
Early stream?
그럼에도 불구하고 어윤수 선수의 뮤탈리스크의 움직임
Yeah, because usually on Wednesdays I stream in the evening. But since I have meetings tonight, I needed to stream early. Don't let that hold you back from your dreams. Isn't it pretty common for people to say strim as like a funny abbreviation for stream? Or not even abbreviation, but just like a funny way of saying it. Ooh, look at that! Splitting up the mutas in anticipation of the irradiate. Strim pack? Yeah. Strim pack. Invest in flash. Oh, how did... Wait, he could have left those lurkers down instead of running them. It might have been... He might have gotten some kills there. Maybe he would have lost them all, though. I'm not sure. Somehow he retreated with them. That's kind of amazing. Alright, let me double check. What does the Bitcoin logo look like? It's just a B with dollar signs, right? Yeah. So could I do that with an F for Flashcoin? I don't know if it wouldn't look right because the F is not like. It would be hard to have the F because the F doesn't have a bottom to have the rest of the lines go through, right? Defilers. I was gonna maybe like try and make a Flashcoin logo in the background, but I actually don't know if running Photoshop would screw up the stream because it might just take too many resources. Freaking tired, man. One Marine and 8 medics versus the world. Don't recognize this map. Grand Line SE. I remember the name. I don't know. A lot of the maps just run together in your head. In my head. I don't remember this one specifically very much, but I'm also not like, this is a weird map. Man, I want to eat a snack now. But I also have to save some calories for... Well, I guess it's almost 3, right? So I'll still have enough calories for a good dinner. Narrow entrance between two high grounds. It looks like there's like one line of like high ground down the middle of the map. Isn't that what's going on? Were you thinking of like Sniper Ridge or something like that? Or Heartbreak Ridge, one of those? I don't know.
진출로에 적의 병력들이 진을 치고 있거나 아니면 하다못해 센터만이라는 적을 잡고 있으면 저가 유리한 거거든요, 완전히. 싸움입니다만 이영호는 자원줄을 말려야 돼요. 자원줄을 말리자는 비용은 절대 이길 수 없습니다. 근데 싸움도 못해요, 지금.
그렇죠. 어윤 선수도 그래도 정말 힘든 상황에서 잘해주고 있습니다. 5시 쪽에 디파일러 월커로 최대한 시간 끌어주면서
Has anyone ever actually clicked on one of those dumb things?
그 많기 때문에 11시 쪽에 추가적인 멀티를
Doge hype?
일단 지금 상황에서
What a dumb name. I mean, I guess they wouldn't do it if people didn't actually like use it, right? Why the ban? What's up, Mazzer? How you doing? It directed me to buy Flashcoin. You have one expansion with a ramp in your base and one expansion right outside it. I do not know. Entrance to your main is a narrow path with unbuildable terrain. I don't recognize that. Oh, wait. You mean the one where... Oh, is that the one where the, like, there's like a... Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it, though. Well, Darkstorm doesn't do anything if there's nothing underneath it. Flash wins! Flash would have won. Wait, they're showing the loser guy, Sue, or the Sue who lost the match. I guess that's more interesting. Flash putting on his jacket. To this day, I'm still disappointed I never got a Slayer's jacket, man. That would have been so badass. Alright, so let's see... This, oh yeah, this is game 2. Okay, so I don't know why that game 6 was mixed in there. That's so weird. Quanro versus Action. Got another ZVZ. Ever since I was young, I knew I wanted to play ZVZ. He sucks. Bit of a stretch, but I like it. I wouldn't say B tier player though. Quanro versus Action is gonna be kind of interesting. Action's teal. Teal, not Terran. Hey, Dreamcata, what's up? Alright, I've now decided I want to have a snack, but the question is, do I have an apple or do I have a protein bar? I'm gonna have them both today. But should I have the apple now and the protein bar later, or the protein bar now and the apple later? I do need to make sure I'm getting at least one piece of fruit in my diet every day, I think. Although I did mix some blueberries into my protein shake this morning, but... Reese's Cups? I don't think that would be good for my diet. Direct from the factory. Are they better that way? Are they better when they're fresh? Alright, I'm gonna eat the
이거 앞마당을 가져가게 되면 정말 큰일이 날 수가 있습니다.
protein bar.
김성현 선수도 오버로드
Just feeling kind of hungry. Not sure why. Sorry if you're hearing crinkling sounds. The noise filter should be editing them out, but I'm not sure.
이상현 선수가 뭐 초반에 배짱을 하거나 그런 선수가 아니고 뭐 싸우고 싶거든요. 오랜만에 또 SK텔레콤 이번 아직 좀 그런데 입장은 첫 경기인데 뭐 보여주시겠죠.
아직 양 선수 빌드를 확인하지 못했고 잠시 후면 김성대
You guys ever have that happen when
한상무 선수의 스포니프로 확인을 할 수가
you like eat something in the first bite, like makes your mouth kind of like overloaded because it's like your mouth isn't used to tasting things, and when you taste something, your mouth is like cringes up, freaks out a little bit? Or is that just me? Or? How are you gonna keep the doctor away if you don't eat an apple? Usually it's because I'm have issues with motivation for chores, and so I forget to make an appointment at the doctor for months on end. Coliseum, yeah. Coliseum.
자, 앞마당 쪽 수비 저글링도 막 지금 나오기 시작했어요. 네, 역대 한상봉 선수가 평균적인 승률상 김성대 선수보다 저그전이 승률이 높고 안정적인 선수이긴 한데 김성대 대 한상봉은 2대0.
If the doctor gets near me, I'll just freaking chuck this at his head. I'll run away in fear. That's the true meaning of the phrase "an apple a day." Keeps the doctor away. It's not about eating the apples, it's about throwing at them, asserting dominance. Dude, Action is just going crazy with the back and forth. He's using Lings in like 3 different places at once. It's kind of crazy. Wait, is Quandro not mining right now? This game is insane. Is he gonna Ling all in? Counter? Yeah, he can maybe Ling flood. He knows that, that's why he's getting sunken. One of those is a Spire, I think. I don't think this is gonna work. He's not Ling flooding, I don't think. He tried to get as many drones as he could. So Quandro's ahead in economy, but he's way behind in tech. Desert Fox? I'm pretty sure I've seen games on Desert Fox, but like, I'm having trouble thinking of it. After this game, we can check the map. Easy drone snipe. Oh! Offensive sunken, baby! He's doing it! He's doing it! But the Spire's done! The Spire's done! Wait, what is he doing? I don't know why he's engaging on the enemy sunken. He should be protecting his own sunken. Wait, is he gonna get it? Wait, holy shit! Dreamcata! With a $40 dono! Oh my god, thank you, Dream. That's so generous, Dream. Happy birthday to you. Wait, giving me a donation for your birthday? How does that work? Thank you, man. That's really generous. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Now I can afford more apples. Hey, Blackman coming in with the raid as well. Welcome, everybody. Dreamcat, thank you again, man. I appreciate that. If you're here in the chat. We got some new emotes in here, Raiders. Check this out. Oh no! Dreamcat, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. We're watching some Pro League from 2010 today. We watched Flash do some excellent plays. We just watched Quanra win with a Ling Flood and ZVZ. It was actually a really interesting ZVZ game. Fantasy versus Stats is up next. I've always appreciated the streams over the years and years. Nice, man. I appreciate that. The kind words are just as nice as well. You don't need to add excellent when describing Flash play. True. True. That's true. Okay, so yeah, here's the replay of the ZVZ that we just watched. Since we just had a bunch of Zerg viewers come in here, we can watch it again. It was this crazy stuff where like Action is the teal one, and he was like had Zergs in the main, and he had like Zerglings at the natural, and he was like going back and forth and like really drawing Quanro's attention. And Quanro had to like fight with drones as well, so he was like in danger of losing some economy. But then he got it was just really tenuous because he was just like, he basically went for mass lings, and Quanro was trying to expand. But once he got that second base up, he was able to just outproduce him. And somehow he doesn't lose any of these drones that are fighting either. So he's like barely held on long enough. And then it was like, okay, well now I have more larvae, so I can get more lings out. And he went for the attack. He went for an offensive sunken colony to close the deal too. But now, this next game does not have any Zergs. Yeah, it's true. He fended things off, he counterattacked with what he had, and then he droned up a little bit behind it, and then went for the Ling Flood after he got some drones out. True. Fantasy versus Stats. It's kind of like that actually makes sense, right? Like fantasy is like your imagination, and stats is like hard data, so they're like kind of in opposition. They're kind of opposites, right? Fantasy versus stats. I like that. Carrier has arrived.
위치별 유불리가 좀 심할 것 같고요. 그리고 센터와 맵 전체적으로 지형이 언덕이 많기 때문에 효과적인 전투가 무엇보다도 중요할 것으로 보입니다. 네, 맵의 컨셉이랄까요?
Alright, Minions is trying again. Wait. What are you... Minions, are you doing that on purpose? Adding the extra carrier, or is that just getting pasted in wrong somehow? Yeah, Fantasy was very, very good for sure. One of the best. One of the best Terrans, definitely. Stats just got out of the military. Interesting. I wonder if he's gonna get back into Starcraft. I'm gonna track my calories for the protein bar I just ate now. Alright. I'm at 100 grams of protein today. It's actually hard to eat enough protein. Well, enough protein is subjective, but... He's playing a puzzle game? That's true. Well, it's funny because, like, sometimes it's kind of cool, like, when people do the first half of the Ultralisk and the second half of the Battlecruiser. It actually looks kind of neat, so I wonder if there's a way they could do that with Carrier, too. Like, if you do,
맵에 대한 준비를 잘 해왔네요.
네. 김태형 선수 이러면 이렇게 이렇게. 야, 시작부터 아무튼
그쵸. 그리고
힘을 쭉 빼는 거예요.
에너지가 빠진 SCB 한 개 더 있거든요.
네. 아니면 걔를 누가 수리를 했다 그러면 일을 못한 거 아닙니까?
If you do that,
에너지 심나고
do the Ultra Cruiser.
이제 마린 때문에 다시
It kind of fits actually.
예, 거기다가 그 입구가 온전하게 막히는 맵이 아니다 보니까.
What if you did
그런 경기 정말 많았습니다. 그 테란이 맵에 따라 맞춤 이 수비 능력이 이제 생긴 이후로는 그런 경기 안 나왔지만 초기에 원질러 찌르기로
What if you did this?
테란이 피해를 많이 입은 경기 많았거든요.
See, it doesn't quite work the same with the carrier, I don't think.
마린이 못 들어갔거든요.
But oh well.
아니 말이 더 있으면 죽죠.
Mind has been playing again recently. Interesting.
타이밍에 질럿은 못 들어오게 만들고 마린이 들어가는 모습. 정명훈 선수의 센스가 빛나는 매력이었어요.
There's a lot of old pros starting to play again. Like who? Who else has been starting again? That's cool. That would be really neat if Mind got back into it at a high level.
아 오늘 혹시 애결 가면 김태경 이영호 또는 이영호.
Yeah, I actually saw that. Well, maybe it wasn't the same stream, but I saw Boxer streaming Starcraft the other day. Boxer's crazy. He streams like once a month and he gets like thousands of viewers. But he didn't seem like he was very good at Starcraft, to be honest. He was just kind of memeing around, but he wasn't actually at a level where he could be competitive at Starcraft. He probably doesn't practice very much at all. He's doing a great job of like pulling these units back before they die. Well, and then just as I say that, he loses one. Ace match between Flash and Bisu could happen, yes. Yes, that'd be sweet. Is that what Boxer's doing now, playing poker? Oh, okay. I know Yellow's doing poker. Maybe I should play poker. I need a way to make some money. I'm almost broke right now. Poker would be something I could do. I mean, I'm not actually good at poker, but if I was good at poker, it's something that's like relatively easy to like spend time doing. Man, Minions is just like, I don't even know what to say. He's just like wrecking this carrier. He's like you're treating it like a Rubik's cube. He's just mixing it all up. Yeah, Siege expand with no bunker. Mangling, that's the word I'm looking for. He's mangling the carrier. He just hates Protoss that much. There's so many pieces.
지금 그림만 보더라도 이 맵이 수비에는 참 특화되어 있는 맵이 아닌구나라는 생각. 테란 대 토스를 하더라도 일단 이 성곽의 어떤 입구 자체가 평지 형태다 보니까 토스의 압박을 테란이 건드리는 게 좀 힘들죠. 그리고 나서 앞마당을 먹은 이후에도 앞마당 먹은 이후에조차 언덕이 아니에요.
So far, this is the winner. Just the nose.
테란이 수비적으로 플레이하면서 멀티 이렇게 플레이하기는 참 좀 좋지 않은 형태 맵입니다.
It's a face. It does kind of look like a face, actually. Toss Hurl played for the qualifiers. I heard about that, yeah. She's probably not in very good practice either these days, though. Although she does, maybe she actually does. She does stream some StarCraft, right? Oov over there coaching.
된다는 거 익히 알고 있지 않습니까? 예.
한두번 막아가지고는
Did you ever try
끝난 게 아니에요. 여기서 맞죠? 이게 바로 정명훈입니다.
Bunduggy?
뭐 폭사 당하진 않았는데 옵적으로 확인했죠. 일단 팩토리가 정면 선수가 세 번째 팩토리.
Bunduggy? No, I didn't. Silkworm pupa?
한번 찌르면서
Ew.
멀티를 가져가서 찌르면서
Like as a food?
생각을 좀 가지고 이동을 있다는 거예요.
몇 중앙까지 옵니까? 상대편이 많지 않거든요. 마마양 기본적으로 제거해야 되고요.
네, 탱크가 왔다 갔다 하면서 김대원 선수의 마음을 좀
I know, I never tried that as a snack. Oh, that sounds. That does not sound appetizing, to be honest. Sounds kind of nasty.
12 정도만 하고 말씀하신 대로 마음만 설레게 깜짝 놀라게.
But no, I never tried it. I did try some weird stuff in Korea, to be fair.
한번 밟는 예, 이런 모습.
But I don't remember trying that one.
정명훈의 마인은 이상하게 그 토스 선수들이 잘 밟잖아요. 그럼 그 선수들이
Christine McVie.
정명훈
I
굉장히 프로토스의 심리를 잘 알고
don't pay any attention to when celebrities die, to be honest.
어쩌면 마인의 피해는
I know it's a bit of a hot take, but like, if I didn't know someone.
어떤 동선 낭비 없이 적절하게 잘 움직여주면서 대응을 아주 잘해주고 있단 말이에요.
낚시하는 분들이 바보나 물고기만 잡아다가 아니거든요. 포인트를 잘 잡는 거 아니겠습니까?
정면 선수는 압박을 가는 척하면서 자리 진치고 그러면서 추가적인 멀티를 가져갔고요. 근데 LCB가 3시 쪽으로 그 2시 쪽으로 이동하는 모습을 옵적으로 확인했기 때문에 김대원 선수도 바로
Check.
멀티 가져가주면서
Oh, is it back on?
정말 눈치 싸움 너무 치열해요.
네, 근데 지금까지는 딱
Looks like it's back on. Okay.
센터에
My mic, for a long time, the cord wouldn't stay in the back of my mic and it wouldn't work. And then for some reason, one day it just started working and I didn't have a problem with it for months. And now it's been annoying again recently.
마찬가지입니다. 센터 지역에는 건물이 펼쳐지거든요. 예.
My hot take was just that I don't really care much about celebrities dying. If it's not someone I know personally, I don't feel like I don't have the emotional energy to care about everyone in the world that dies. You don't consider musicians celebrities? It's like when some actor dies and they're like, oh my god, I remember that actor was in a show that I liked 30 years ago and I haven't thought about them a single day since, and I wouldn't have even noticed that they were dead for the rest of my life if I didn't see it in a news article. But now that I have seen it, I'm really upset. Anyway, I'll stop being pessimistic, I guess. Or I'll stop expressing my pessimism out loud. Correction on that. Well, someone from Fleetwood Mac would still be considered a celebrity, wouldn't they? It's like a famous band. It's well liked. Stopping humans. Well, that's the thing. I'm actually expressing like a lack of emotions. I'm saying I don't care about certain people dying. Like, that's kind of the opposite, isn't it? I don't know. Oh my god, Fantasy's dead. He is just dead. He's gonna lose all of these tanks. He's got nowhere to retreat to. He just lost the game, I think. Now he finally gets to a spot where he can siege up after losing like 8 tanks. Bunch of vultures. I think he's just toast right now. Right? Okay, fair enough. Well played, Merker. I don't care about people dying. Oh no, Fantasy's dead, right? Good point. Fantasy's not a person, he's a pro gamer. You know, I guess like, but that's the thing is like, if it's someone that like is really someone that's important to you, right? I guess I can see that being more of a thing. Like sometimes people are like, oh, this musician died and it's really important to me because like their music was a really important part of my life, right? Oh, that was a nice mind drag. So like, if let's say like Boxer died, right? knock on wood, hopefully he doesn't. But like if Boxer died, like that would be important to me because he's such a, like I don't think I would be sad necessarily, but like it would be meaningful to me because he was such an important part of my life, right? Because Boxer is kind of like someone that got me into Starcraft, and he someone that helped create this whole industry that I have enjoyed for so many years, right? So I guess I can see that, but sometimes it feels like people go overboard and they're like, oh no, that one person whose song I haven't listened to in 20 years died. I don't know, it seems like a little bit... People get really upset about it sometimes, and I'm like, you didn't even know them. Yeah, I would be bummed, I guess. Like if Patrick Stewart's pretty old, right? If he died, I would probably be pretty bummed. Alright, so it's 2-1 in favor of KT now, I think, right? So, is this game 4? Yeah, this is game 4. Okay. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Because I don't know, I want to make sure we have time to watch the whole series before I have to go in like an hour, so... I want to skip to the game, because this looks like it's a long VOD, so... We might not be able to watch the whole series, actually. I don't know, I don't know if people usually... act like they're more upset to get attention. I think people just pay... They're more upset than they maybe need to be. Because it's like, someone dying, like, if it's not someone that you know personally, it's like, I don't feel like it should have that big of an effect on your life. People get really upset over people that, I don't know. I don't know, I'm just gonna... Leaving your birthday party early? Wait, what? Is this your birthday party? Happy birthday. Someone, it was someone else's birthday earlier too. Who was that? Nambona? Was it Nambona's birthday, I think? Is today your birthday? Actually? How old are you, Dreamcata? Thank you again, by the way. And I have to go because I have a meeting that I need to go to at 4:30, so... Country singer Jake Flint dead wedding day? Just hours after his wedding? Oh man, that sucks. Sucks for a lot of people involved. Turned 40, nice. Big 4-0. Join the Boomer Club. I just turned 41. Last month? Yeah, technically it's still last month because it's still November. Yes, yeah, the guy, he was Australian, that's right. Age 37, what did he die of? Did he like get so drunk at his wedding that he died of alcohol poisoning? A little too old. I mean, I think I am technically considered a millennial, according to most definitions. I think millennial is a stupid term. I don't really like any of the generational categories at all, so I don't consider myself a millennial, but usually people say millennials are born in 1980 and past that, like 1980 to 1990 something. And I was born in 81, so technically I'm an elder millennial, or some people say geriatric millennial. You were here for the B-Day stream? Did I? Well, I didn't get to stream on my birthday because I was in California. So I streamed after I got back from California, and I like mentioned it was my birthday. I did have a birthday stream last year, though.
예, 이런 형태의 맵입니다. 그렇습니다.
If you're geriatric, then so am I. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, to say that, like, everyone born between 1980 and 1995 has, like, the same experiences and the same way of, like, just to categorize a bunch of people as being the same based on something so arbitrary as being born near each other is just, like, ridiculous to me. Exactly, Ken and Khan, exactly. And also, like, people like to use it as a way of, like, saying, oh, well, everyone does the same thing. Like, everyone's stuck on their phone, or everyone behaves this way, or everyone's entitled. And it's like, no, people are all different. They have different ways of interacting with the world. They have different experiences. Like, they're going to be different people. You can't know what someone's going to act like based on when they were born. Sorry, astrology is fake. Someone old enough to remember 9/11? I thought millennials were supposed to be people that were... that grew up on the intersection between before the internet and when internet was a thing, right? I forgot to look up Desert Fox. Desert Fox map, Starcraft. Oh, that's a weird map. What? Is this one of the ones with the weird win rate? Protoss versus Terran, 14% win rate on the Desert Fox. Yeah, this is one of the ones that was only played for a short time, and then I realized it was so broken that they stopped playing it. You guys see this? Yeah. So it was a weird map, man. Neutral creep colonies just like kind of polluting the expansions near the spawn. But the spawn you have to go through buildings also to get to expansion. Like you can't even, you have to break through the buildings to get to an expansion. That's like, how could Zerg ever win on that without getting an expansion? And then, wait, and then your third is like around here, and it's a mineral only, so it's kind of like an air map? It's a freaking weird-ass map, man. Weird-ass map. When was it? 2006-7? After a long hiatus of island maps, NBC reintroduced the concept. Unfortunately, Desert Fox lived up to its reputation. PvT was considered impossible due to the Terran's options of abusing the terrain. After one season, it was pulled. Looks like a weird map for sure. I don't know if I don't remember seeing that many games on it. So is Gen X older than Gen X is older than millennials technically, right? Gen X are like the people that were born in like the 70s, but again, it's all kind of dumb. Now, I do think that there is something unique about people that grew up without the internet. Like, the way that you're going to look at the world is different. Someone that grew up in the 80s and 90s is going to be different than someone who grew up in the 2000s and 10s, just by the way that they, like, see the world in terms of, like, what possibilities are and stuff like that. But, again, it's not going to be universal. It's not going to be... It's not going to determine how your character is or anything like that. X-Millennials Z. Okay. But then there's... You don't think TikToks are defining the Zs? No. Isn't there a newer generation also? What's the newest generation called? that have grown up with and without the internet. Yeah. Because, I mean, like, I was, like, 13 when I first got on the internet or started doing, like, computer stuff like that. And then by the time I was 20, it was, like, everywhere. So I'm old enough to remember what it was like before the internet, but just barely. But then, like, people are just gonna be like, boomers are just gonna be like, oh, well, I remember what it was like before telephones were common, or I don't know, some other shit. Like, people could be like, oh, there's a generation of people that grew up before TV. It's like, yeah, but born in 95, you remember pre-internet? See, that's pretty amazing, because by 1995, internet was pretty much common. So, like, I don't know, if you were, like, by the time you were, like, 6 or 7 years old, the internet would have been everywhere already, because it would have been early 2000s, right? So, I'm surprised that you remember a time without internet, because I feel like the internet started in, like, 1995. The next generation is called Alpha? Oh. Well, it might have been from where you lived, too, then, because, like, by the year 1999, I went to college, and we had Ethernet, you know, high-speed internet. And it was just, like, everyone had the internet all over the place. And, like, it hadn't been fully adopted for everything yet, but, like, it was still super common. Like, no one was gonna be like, oh, internet, I don't have that, because everyone had at least dial-up by, like, the year 2000, where I lived, at least. Rural Norway, yeah, that might be a difference. Because then I do remember, actually, that I went to Ireland in, like, 2005? And Ireland was developed later. So by the time when I went to Ireland in 2005, it wasn't as developed. So actually, that's a good point. Where you live determined when the internet was kind of blew up, I guess. So that's an interesting thing. Like, rural Ireland, they still had, like, really expensive, slow dial-up internet in 2005. And, like, you could only use the internet in, like, certain internet cafes in bigger cities and stuff. Almost a boomer like moletrap. Did you set up emails in elementary school? I think we set up emails in middle school, maybe. Or maybe no, maybe just I set up email in middle school because I was a nerd. Maybe Fantasy's not dead. I thought he was dead earlier, but he seems to be fighting back. Yeah, I agree, Kenningcon. You can't just, like, categorize people like that. He's only mostly dead. But fortunately, Fantasy is being brought back to life by true love. His true love of mech. To Blave! This is the next game. Well, Dreamcat, since it's your birthday, do you have any requests on games or anything like that? I don't know. I'm gonna go pee, so I will find out the answer to such questions when I get back in a few. Now that I've seen this zealot larger more than once, he does look kind of sad, doesn't he? He's like the eyes look like so sad.
고인기 선수는 이 타이밍을 놓치면 안 돼요. 지금 단 한 가지 테란이 앞서고 있는 부분은 업그레이드거든요. 게이트웨이 숫자가 픽셀 숫자보다 앞서서 모든 부분에서 프로토스가 앞서는데 지금 타이밍 프로토스의 공백기가 생겼을 때 이 타이밍을 좀 밀고 나갈 필요가 있습니다.
야, 참, 예. 고인기 선수도 스타일상 아주 그 우직한 이런 스타일로 분류가 됩니다만 우정호 선수도 그에 못지않은 그런 모습 잘 보여주고 있고요.
네. 자, 그러면서 중앙쪽에 병력 다수를 모아놨고 우정호도 지금부터 이제 계속되는 공격이요. 지금부터 더원이 우정호도 넘어갑니다. 고인규 수비가 필요해요. 절제 잘 먹어야 됩니다. 그리고 고인규 선수가 원래 단단한 선수거든요.
치고 나가야 돼요. 메카닉
네.
공이업, 방인업, 프로토스도 투퍼지 돌리고 있기 때문에 시간 지나면 메카닉은 3-3 이후에는 업그레이드 할 수가 없기 때문에 지금 나가야 돼요. 테라는.
네. 자, 지금부터
기본적으로,
싸웁니다.
인구수 약 뭐 15, 20 가량을 갖다가 거의 공으로 먹은 거 아닙니까? 고인기 선수가. 예.
그리고 우정호 선수는 센터에서 싸워주기보다는 빈스터링.
여기서 뒤를 치는데 병력이 성공함이 있습니다만 상대는 덩어리가 큽니다.
고인규 거점 잘 마련했고요.
네.
지금요.
고인규는 병력이 다 나와 우정호 선수 병력이 나뉘었어요.
고인규는
네.
싸워줘야죠.
이렇게 건물 지을 수 있는 공간도 그렇게 많지 않은 이렇게 넓은 곳에서 싸움합시다 하고 테란이 나와주면 본래는 토스가 고맙죠.
네, 근데 포메이션을 같이
지금은
못했어요 지금요.
포메이션도 포메이션이고
네.
어떤 이 병력의 구성이라든지 양이라든지 고인규 선수의 한 방이 지금 무시무시합니다.
잠다 한 방에 잠다 한 방.
그렇죠. 지금
잠다
오히려
타이밍 읽었어요.
우정호 선수는 멀티 버리고 오히려 빈지터리를 가서 테란의 팩토리를 장악하는 것이 훨씬 더 현명해 보입니다.
자, 그런 것처럼 보이던 그 병력들이 엇갈리고 있습니다. 수비 안 하고 있어요 지금 우정호요.
메카닉이 공사 방위협이에요. 이거는.
그러나 지금 우정호 선수가 고인규 선수 빈집을 들어간다고 할지라도 고인규
빨리
선수의
가야죠.
팩토리 지역을 완전히 장악하는 건 정말 어렵고요.
근데 중앙에서
멀티 한
머물러-
군데 정도 미는 정도의 성과를 그친다면
근데
우정호 멀티
And I'm back. And I'm back to see Fantasy wrecking 2 bases while getting another base of his recalled.
우정호도 피해를 그만큼 더 줘야 돼요.
아래까지 내려가야 되거든요. 아래까지 가야 됩니다.
심장부에 타격을 주지 못한다면
Although losing this base is pretty bad for Fantasy, I think, right?
12시 지역에도 타격을 줄수 있다. 12시 들어가죠 지금 우정호.
Stats is dead? Okay.
양 선수 모두 수비만
Fair enough.
집중적으로 집중하고 있습니다.
팩토리
여기 라인만 뚫으면 바로 센터예요. 바로 센터.
팩토리 그리고 게이트웨이를 누가 더 빨리 점령하느냐 그리고 누가 더 추가적인 병력들을 잘 악용하는 그 상황이 중요해요.
자, 사이렉터 만나면 이거 뭉쳐있는 사이렉터 만나면 이거 할때 물론
Ah, the good old probe exodus
못 찢었고요.
결국에 가서는 서로 간에
slaughter.
서로 간에 접수 전병을 한 다음에 그 다음에는 남아있는 병력들 간의 싸움이 되는 건데
Hey, have a good one, Kenny Khan. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for chatting. Hope you get some good sleep.
아니 그러면 어쨌거나 이 병력들이 살아남아 있더라도 그 살아남은 병력들의 HP를 줄여두는 게 굉장히 중요하거든요.
자, 병력 규모 어떻죠? 꽤 많은 병력들이 상대편을 우정호 병력 어떻게 합니까? 11시로 안 들어갑니까?
그냥 빼놔요. 팩토리
네.
점령 안 하고 그냥 빼놔요.
수비를 먼저 하겠다는 겁니까? 타격만 해줬으니까 상대를 본진밖에 없으니까 일단 수비 먼저 하겠다는 겁니까? 우정호는 아무튼 돌아가는 넥서스가 몇 개 있거든요.
하지만 아비터 많아 아껴야 돼요.
그리고 살아있어야 됩니다. 생명도 죽여야 됩니다. 생명
남아있는 센터의 병력들 규모가 상당히 중요해요. 지금은요.
Visu's like, Keck W.
한번 고일기 해볼 만하다고 합니까?
지금 이 병력들이 고잉 선수의 그 팩토리 근처에 있는 병력들이랑 합쳐지게 되면은 테란의 병력이 막강 파오고 우정호는 그렇게 합쳐지지 못하게끔 만들어줄 필요가 있어요.
지금 싸워주나요?
네, 김태경 선수의 미소는 사실상 이런 거라고 봐야죠. 그러니까 우정호 선수가 연신 두드리 기고
Ooh. Maybe it's not over. I mean, because Fantasy lost his 3rd base, he's like only mining 1 base right now, I think. If he loses his army, and Stats can rebuild another base, maybe? I don't know. I would love to see the whole supply count. Oh, 6 stasis. I don't know if he can go in on this, though. Oh, now he can with another 6 stasis. Oh, shoot. Goliaths? He's going in, man. He's going in. Another stasis! Dude, those are like 3 of the sickest stasises ever. Is he gonna catch those units when they wake up, though? Yes, just Fantasy's dead. Fantasy's dead now. Now he needs to back up. He needs to back up and kill those units when they wake up from stasis. And now he's actually going to get surrounded. He's actually going to get surrounded because the other units are going to wake up too while he's still within range. Oh, he just... Oh my god, Stats just so screwed up. If he just pulled out earlier and went for those units when they woke up from stasis, or if he went into the main when he had the chance, he didn't do either, and he basically sandwiched himself. I still think Stats is gonna win though, actually, at this point. Yeah, Fantasy is like, distance mining is natural. Oh, let's see if we can figure out the supply. 84 supply? Fantasy has 84 supply. Wait, they were showing Stats' face on the bottom though, so I don't know what was going on with that. You can't find the game, you don't remember the players. Okay. What else do you remember about it? The players is usually pretty important to know which game to cast. The TVP narrows it down to about 10,000 games. You had a bunch of VODs but you can't find them anymore? You mean like on your hard drive or whatever? Wow. That's interesting. A couple DTs and a couple Zelts, and he actually got 3 depots out of it. I don't think he got the armory though. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I think we're gonna have to do one more game after this because I gotta go in about half an hour. This game isn't even over yet. Yeah, that base is mining strong. Now, Fantasy just got his natural back up, but it's already about to mine out in like a second. Stats has 2 bases, so Fantasy's 1. I think he got deleted. That's too bad. Dude, I actually had some CDs. CD-ROMs where I burned a lot of my old commentaries and stuff onto CDs for long-term storage, and I lost those somewhere. It couldn't have gotten deleted, but I just don't know where the CDs went. I found some of them, but not all of them.
테란 종족의 특성상 적은 자원을 효율적으로 활용해가지고 뒤집을 수도 있긴 있는데 우정호가
Someone even keeps asking about like Best versus July Zerg, I think got deleted from Vile Attack, and so like people are wondering about that game, and I'm like, maybe I have it somewhere, but I don't know if it's on a CD they got lost. I don't know. That observer got screwed.
지형이 굉장히 센터 쪽에 지형이 많은 맵인데 프로토스가 캐리어를 모으게 되면 테란이 몰래도 힘들어지는 상황이 있겠습니다만 지금 그 테란이
Vulture's just running around getting free kills. He's like, oh wait, actually, we can just run straight into the base here. Nope, JK. Cannons say nope.
지금 벌처는 정말
But he's got a new base up and running, so Stats now has like
지금 정작 중요한 거 고인규 선수가
3 bases mining, and Fantasy has 1.5.
끝까지 갈 생각이라면 아웃 쪽에 리콜러 피해 받으면
I can't believe Fantasy's not dead. Seriously, Stats, if he loses this game,
리콜 한번 더 맞는다. 그러면은 복구 불가능해.
all he had to do was pull out his forces when the stasis wore off, man. He had to beat Fantasy was not mining, and he threw away like 15 dragoons, threw them away.
그 힘으로 서로 간에 결정적인 공격을 하기에는 서로 간의 모한 이런 그 왼시름 상황 비슷한 그 소싸움 비슷한 상황으로 넘기게 되면 그 다음부터는 7시 쪽을 쭉또 고인규 선수가 차근 야금야금 먹어.
Bisu's probably calling him a noob from the stands there. Recall? This is the new base. If he loses this, it's bad, but it looks like he's got enough defenses here. Maybe? Oh, he's running up as well. Oh no, this is where I think he's in. Yeah. Now he baited Fantasy's army into a bad spot. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, so now yeah, okay, because he's lifted the base. So now Fantasy's like almost not mining. That's Scott. Hopefully game, I think. I don't know, unless Stats screws it up again. You know what I forgot to do? Carrier pivot. I don't know about that. He could just start putting nails in the coffin at this point. I was gonna put my Christmas decorations, my holiday decorations on my stream, and I forgot to. But I don't know where they are actually. Oh, is this one of them?
아니 그런데 뭐 아래쪽에 자원 먹고 있기 때문에 그거 뭐 가든 말든 상대는 자원 하는데 병력이 많은 것도 아니고.
어떻게 생각하면은 이 맵이 그 추가 스타팅 포인트를 제외하고는 모든 지역의 자원이 그다지 많지 않다라는 점을 생각을 하면 참 고인규 선수 입장에서는 꼭 안 될 거 없었거든요.
그렇죠. 고인규 선수 입장에서는 머릿속으로 프로토스의 하이템플러가 보유되고 나서 어느 정도 그 프로토스의 멀티가 추가적으로 늘어났을 때 한시적으로 좀 승부를 봤으면 어땠을까 하는 그런 아쉬움이
Hello?
많이 남았어요.
Why is this not moving? There we go.
그때 한시 지역에 그 고인규 선수가 타격을 들어갔을 때
Why did it not go? What's going on? I put it below. Why is the chat not covering up the lights?
그 이유가 뭐겠습니까? 우정호 선수는 당연히 내가 지금 병력이 없으니까 고인규 선수가 대부분의 병력을 몰고 내 한시를 치러 왔을 테니 빈 고인규 선수에게
What is going on?
가보니까 거긴 태그 다 있거든요. 그러면 한시 지킨 다음에 내가 멀티 하나 더 가져가면 필수. 이런 그림이 나오는 거예요.
어떻게 보면은 말씀해주신 대로 고인규 선수가
Oh, maybe it is behind it. Oh, okay, never mind. The chat is on top of the lights. Anyway, there's GG. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the stuff in the thing here. Yeah, the text is in front of the lights, but I think I was thinking that it'd be like this. Or I could just do this. Yeah, it didn't look like it was just because I was expecting there to be black, but it's just like, yeah, it wasn't working. Alright, we'll do that. That looks good. Game is 13 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. That was some fantasy GG timing right there, by the way. So, this must be a best of 7 because then it goes to a game. So that must be where this game comes in. This is the game 5 that we saw earlier that we're like, wait, why is it game 5? Anyway, we got another game to watch instead. Let's see what this is. Stats versus turn. Alright, let's check this out. On Sniper Ridge. Got some good games on Sniper Ridge for sure. Another stats game? Yeah, no problem. Thank you, man, for your birthday gift to me. Appreciate it. Although I think it'd be fun to, you know, even if it's just anyone's birthday, it'd be nice to celebrate with a game. Celebrate with some Starcraft, some hanging out and Starcrafting. All right, wait, and I have this also. Is this the one? Yeah, so we got these also. So we got the Hanukkah candle holder, and I guess this one is the Kwanzaa candle holder. Kwanzaa candles. Where do I want to put these? Is that a good spot for them? Maybe we'll put it over here. There we go. So we got our holiday decorations popping off. Alright, we actually gotta resize this too. There you go. It's bugging me a little bit the artwork I have. The Hanukkah is like this angle, and the Kwanzaa is like a little bit different angle. They're not at the same angle. They're not like parallel. They're like a little bit off. I'm usually not very OCD about anything, but that's bugging me a little bit for some reason. Okay, I'm not gonna pay attention. Put it out of my mind. Hey, Doso. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Good evening to you as well. I think this is actually, you know what? This is gonna be the last game, come to think of it. Sorry that you're just tuning in at the end, Doso. But I have a meeting in half an hour, so we got this game, and then we're gonna do Chatcraft, and then I'll be able to have like 10 minutes to chill out for a minute before the meeting. So, luckily it's a Zoom meeting, but it's not gonna be on this computer, so. How you doing, Doso? Would you like to add a unit to Chatcraft? Although if Dreamcat wanted to wreck Chatcraft, he'd be entitled to a lot of units, actually.
전체적으로 봤을 때 자신의 본질을 다 보여줬고 준비한 대로 박대호 선수도 가네요.
예, 박대호 선수는 벙커 더블, 흔히
Some Protoss unit.
벙커
Alright.
더블이라고 이 벌처 한기 생산하고 벌처를 빼놓으면서
Throw in a Dragoon.
벙커를 짓고 앞마당을 빠르게 들어가는 이게 이제 FD보다는 앞마당이 빠르고
There's a Protoss unit.
그래서 이런 플레이를 했을 때 상대방이 이제 12시나 뭐 9시 쪽에 전진 로버를 하는 이런 플레이를 하지 않는 이상
Business trap. Yes. Although I'm not actually getting paid to go to this meeting. It's just a volunteer meeting, but because I just joined the board of directors for this aquarium, and so, well, actually, I might be going to the meeting even if I wasn't on the board, but oh, the probe block. Hero probe sacrificed itself. Oh, look at this probe, dude. The probe stats as probes are on fire today, man. Alternate campaigns. It's getting like. Look at that manor pylon, dude. He just trapped like a million SCVs. Is he gonna repair this? He actually has to stop the command center to repair it. I forgot what Broodlord alternate campaign is. Is that the separate fan campaign? Or is that something else? Yeah, man, we're all getting pretty old. Dreamcata is 40 years old today. I just turned 41 last month. Okay, it's the fan. Okay, I remember hearing about that, but I've never played it actually. Repair the bunker. Is that barracks? Command center barracks? Okay. Super strong versus Reaver. He's getting observers first too, so he's gonna see this. He's going 4 racks, man. This is now he's making tanks. Excuse me, tired. He's making tanks too. So this is not like a deep 6 or something like that. It's gonna be just a marine tank push. He's gonna try and get a timing when it's like he's probably gonna have Reavers, but he's like maybe only gonna have 1 Reaver or something like that. I wish we could see Stats' face when he sees this with the observer. Hopefully they show it. Show his face! He reacted slightly. He was like, huh? Did you see his eyebrows go up? Huh? Huh? January's laughing. Well, I was gonna visit my mom tomorrow, and my mom's sending me something about a weather alert, though. Doesn't look like it's gonna be a big issue, though. Oh, did I miss one of those face zooms? He actually didn't quite get out of the siege range in time. It looked like he tried to. Didn't quite work though. But yeah, this is really strong. He doesn't even have any Reavers out yet, does he? I thought he was gonna wait a little bit longer and get more medic marines. Okay, he's got Reaver shuttle now. But it's like with the tanks there, it's like not even enough. Although he's almost out of marines, he needs to be careful not lose them. He needs to like maybe keep them back and just protect the tanks with them. He's stimming like crazy, man. Those medics are just like exhausted. You can feel it. I think Terran's gonna win this. Oh, maybe if he just stands still for a scarab like that, he doesn't though. Oh no. Oh, the Scarab didn't go off on the tanks. He killed the Reaver. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Look at this. He pops the Marines, right? And he could have killed 2 of the tanks really easily. His Dragoons right here. Did it go off? Did the Scarab just not go off or something like that? Or did he like pick up the Reaver before it hit? I thought I heard a Scarab shot. I thought I heard the Scarab. I don't know if the tank went down in hit points or not. But this Scarab shot right here though. Bam! And he should be able to land this Scarab in between these 2 tanks and kill both of them. I think he didn't shoot it, and it didn't get another Scarab off. Oh man. Yeah, if it was still building a Scarab, that might have been it, but I feel like he should have had a few in the bank there. And then he's gonna hit the Artosis pile and unpower all the gateways. Wow. I thought Terran was gonna win. And then that Reaver shot and the Reaver play, I was like, no, he's not going to. He almost lost the shuttle. Oh, we're getting the last minute Zerg rush. But there's DTs. But he has scan. The scan's gonna round it. He has another scan. He's like, let me just kill this Nexus real quick to make sure it dies. He went DTs and Reavers. What the hell is this crap?
You want a piece of me, boy?
This is insanity.
You want a piece of me, boy?
He's fighting tanks with probes.
You want a piece of me, boy?
He's like hoping he can get out like one more DT, I think. No, he made Dragoons. Why didn't he make more DTs? Because he's out of scans now. Wait, he hid a Nexus in the bottom right? Quans was covering up the Nexus. Oh no, Merker coming with a last minute Zealot rush. He actually hit a Nexus. This game is insane, by the way. This is a great recommendation. God. The tank's still alive. But the medic Marines are the more important thing. Here comes some Zealots. Can he hold this off? Oh my god, he's slaughtering the probes. He's slaughtering the probes so hard. Yeah, that was the GG face right there. That was GG face right there. Oh man. Wow. That was insane, dude. That was insane. Let's see. Zerg Troll was the one that won last time. Merker just spent a bunch of money on Zealots, though. It's your favorite game? Like your favorite match? That's awesome. 5K? I don't think it's 5K. Well, 15 times 3 is... Oh, I guess it's almost... That is almost 5K. Never mind. GG! That was a fun game, though. Alright, let's do some Chatcraft. Some holiday Chatcraft. I don't know where to put this now. We'll just leave it there with the decorations. Alright. So, we got... What do you have? 15 zealots.
리버가 나오면서 어쨌든 능선에서 시간만 효율적으로
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And a dragoon from Doso. We now have 22 sets of Zerglings. 2, 3, 4. Let's copy and paste these. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22. And then how many Marines we got? 8 Marines? Uh-oh, Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marines might be a little screwed in this situation. Alright. Save the map. Let me load it up in the client while you guys are watching the replay here. It's kind of cool. Well, let me move this out of the way so you guys can watch the replay while I get it set up. Forced because of the mana pylons? Did he steal his gas? I don't think he did, right? Poor Marines, yeah. Yeah, the Reaver mistake was a big deal. Right there, we just saw it right there. That Reaver not killing a couple tanks was a pretty big deal. Because he almost held on. Like, look, he slowly and steadily, like, deals with all the tanks, and it's just a few Marines. Like, once he gets the DTs out, letting this second Reaver die to these Marines is kind of bad, too. Did it die? No, maybe it stayed on alive for a little while. But yeah, these DTs cleaning up the tanks was clutch. And imagine if there was 2 less tanks, you know? There's no tanks here, and maybe he doesn't even kill the DTs. Oh, there was a DT in the tank in the shuttle when it died. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It got out. JK. Look at that. It's 1 tank. It's 1 tank and 1 Marine firing right now. So, like, if he doesn't have that tank and Marine, I think stats could hold. So this is a really close game, I think. Anyway, all right. Flash versus Stork on Benzene. That sounds cool. All right, let's go ahead and get into our last Chatcraft battle of the day. Let's find out what happens, man. Lots of Lings, a few Marines, a lot of Zealots. This could be very interesting, actually. Because I think oftentimes, even when the Zerg have less supply, just because there's 2 Lings for every one, like sometimes Zerg can win just by force of numbers, but the Marines are going to cause a little bit of a problem for both. So, I don't know. This could be interesting. I think the Protoss are still going to win, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, and fight! Okay, yeah, these Marines got totally screwed, and now there's like a line, like a diagonal line here. Oh, the Zerglings got around on top of the Dragoon? But not enough of them did it, so the Dragoon stays alive. Too many Zealots as well. It's gonna be a big fat Protoss double victory today. The first victory was a solo victory by Zerg Troll, and now we got a solo victory by Merker with a lot more minerals spent. Almost 5,000 minerals spent. Damn. Damn. 5,000 minerals. GG. Well played. And thank you again, Dreamcatter, for the recommendation as well. It was a cool game to watch. I like that one. I'm gonna have to kind of remember that one. It's a fun game to watch. That was so crazy though. Medic Marine Tank versus Reaver Dark Templar. It doesn't get a whole lot more bonkers than that in such a short game, you know? Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to check to see, like, who's good for rating. Let's see who's on Real Night now. Be back on Saturday at the normal time in the afternoon. Unless I should do a night stream, because I did a day stream today, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Who's on for Starcraft that I know? Let's see. Revolution's on. I don't know. I feel like maybe we should raid someone else, though. We could raid... Oh! Artosis is on! We don't really get a chance to raid Artosis very often, actually. And we have a few viewers on, so we'll go ahead and raid Artosis. Anyways. Yeah, thanks, Dreamcat. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good rest of your birthday. And, yeah, we don't raid Artosis too often because... Oops. Hello? You know, he's usually got plenty of viewers, but it's nice to raid him sometimes just to make sure we're saying hi, you know? My old friend and colleague Artosis. He says he's fighting villainy on ladder. Sounds about right. Alright, so I'm sorry to send you guys into the land of the trolls, but there's some really good copy pasta ASCII art going on Artosis' channel, so I'll be back later. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good night. I'm gonna go chill out for a few, and then I gotta go do some meetings and stuff, so I'm gonna be pretty busy and tired, but thanks for joining me, everybody. Happy holidays. Have a good one. Take care.